Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Crime on this Thursday with episodes of Casey Crime Photographer starring Stott Scottsworth calling all cards from 91 years ago. Lon Clark as Nick Carter, Master Detective, and Herbert Marshall is the Man Called X, and we'll wrap it all up with another visit with Claudia. That's coming up on this Thursday. This is the 8th day of January, 358 days left in the year. George Washington delivered the first State of the Union address in New York City on this date in 1790. The Battle of New Orleans, Andrew Jackson led American forces in victory over the British on this date in 1815. It was in the War of 1812, even though it was 3 years later. War lasted a little longer than they wanted. Anyway, Alfred Vail demonstrated a telegraph on this date in 1838 using dots and dashes, the forerunner of Morse code. 1877, Crazy Horse and his warriors fought their last battle with the cavalry in Montana. It was in 1889 Herman Hollerith received a patent for his electric tabulating machine. President Woodrow Wilson announced his 14 points for the aftermath of World War I on this date in 1918. In 1959, the conquest of Cuba by Fidel Castro completed with his conquest of Santiago de Cuba. 1962, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa exhibited in the U.S. for the first time. President Johnson declared the war on poverty on this date in 1964.
A world of peace and justice and freedom and abundance for our time and for all time to come.
President Johnson on this date in 1964, the trial of 7 men accused of placing bugs in Democrat Party headquarters and Watergate began on this date in 1973. 2 years later, Judge John Sirica ordered 3 major Watergate figures freed and reduced the sentences of the 3 to time served.
We're very pleased with Judge Sirica's order. Of course, it's a tremendous surprise, and we're just very happy. I'm glad to be back with my family again. I'm just surprised and very pleased. Herbert W. Kalmbach, who was just as shocked as the others released, Jeb Magruder and John Dean. In 1975, Ella Grasso became governor of Connecticut, becoming the first woman to serve as governor in the U.S. who did not succeed her husband. This was in 1975. AT&T agreed to divest itself of 22 subdivisions on this date in 1982.
Today's action clears the way for a new order in the telephone industry. It will encourage competition, and it will do so without sacrificing the American consumer's need for economical, dependable, and readily available telephone service.
AT&T Chairman Charles L. Brown, ironically, if the AT&T breakup had not happened, it probably would have happened on its own with the development of cell phones and the like. It was on this date in 2011, sitting U.S. Congresswoman Gabby Giffords shot in the head along with 18 others in a mass shooting in Tucson. Giffords survived the assassination attempt, but 6 others died, including John Roll, a federal judge.
She was shot through and through on one side of the head. It went through her brain.
When you say optimistic, are you optimistic for full recovery? Is it too early to tell?
We cannot tell what kind of recovery, but I'm about as optimistic as it can get in this situation.
At the University of Arizona Medical Center, Dr. Peter Ree reporting on Giffords' condition. It was 6 years ago today, Iran struck back at the U.S., for killing Iran's top military commander, firing missiles at 2 Iraqi military bases housing American troops. More than 100 U.S. servicemen diagnosed with traumatic brain injuries as Iran braced for a counterattack. The country's Revolutionary Guard shot down a Ukrainian jetliner after apparently mistaking it for a missile, killing 176 people. President Trump the following day.
It was flying in a pretty rough neighborhood, and somebody could have made a mistake.
What's going on in Iran these days is very, very disturbing. Deaths on this date in history: Eli Whitney, the inventor of the cotton gin. From the Argang comedy Stymie, Matthew Beard. Actor Terry Thomas. Actor Pat Buttram. Also from Wendy's, the founder, Dave Thomas. Lily from the Munsters, Yvonne DiCarlo. Singer-songwriter, Pastor Andre Crouch. And Buck Henry, the actor, screenwriter, and director. Birthdays on this date include Charles Osgood.
I'm Charles Osgood. I'll see you on the radio.
His radio and TV work, outstanding. We lost him in 2024 at the age of 91. Also born on this date in history, in addition to Osgood, he won an Oscar for Cyrano de Bergerac and was also in the Cane Mutiny. Jose Ferrer, educator Evelyn Wood, primarily taught speed reading. From F Troop, Larry Storch, comedian Soupy Sales, Stephen Hawking, Yvette Mimieux, the wonderful actress, David Bowie, and this is also the birth date of Elvis.
I went into Sun Records, and there was a guy in there that took down my name, told me he might call me sometime. So he called me about a year and a half later. I went in and I made my first record.
And the rest, as they say, is history. Elvis Presley, born on this date. Elvis and all the rest we've just mentioned who were born on this date have left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Oh, the wonderful Shirley Bassey, 89 years old today. We have lost so many great legendary game show hosts that Bob Eubanks, one of the last left from the Newlywed Game, and Card Sharks. Eubanks, 88 today. From Field of Dreams and Uncle Buck, Gabby Hoffman is 44. From Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and Pitch Perfect, Freddie Stroma is 39. And Miley Cyrus's younger sister, actress Noah Cyrus, is 26. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 8th day of January as their birthday. And if this is your birthday...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
We'll head for the Blue Note to check in with Casey, crime photographer, in just a moment after I remind you about our friends over at Professor B's Digestive Aid. Developed for somebody who was going through cancer treatments and having severe digestive distress, it came up with Professor B's Digestive Aid. 2 simple ingredients: pure honey and ancient apotheria, an herb. Put the 2 together, and by golly, they have helped. They've helped others who have throat issues, acid reflux, and a number of issues. Check it out. Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com. Use promo code Wyatt to save 10% and to support the podcast. Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com. That's profbees.com. Okay, in just a moment, we will check in with Casey, crime photographer.
Civil defense is common sense. Hi, this is Tony Bennett. Make sure you're prepared if a nuclear attack ever comes.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, Stotts Cotsworth, Casey crime photographer from 78 years ago, January 8th, 1948, as Casey deals with the queen of the Amazons.
The Anchor Hawking Glass Corporation brings you Crime Photographer.
Hi, Ethelbert. How's things?
Okay, Casey. Say, Tony was in here and he dropped his car.
Let me see. It says AHTMFNIG. I wonder what that
Here
means.
comes Tony now.
Hey, wait a minute. See if I can get it. Hi, Tony. What does AHTMFNIG mean, huh?
Oh, what, you don't know? Why, everybody knows, Casey.
Huh?
Everybody knows that means Anchor Hawking, the most famous name in glass. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tony Marvin. Every week at this time, the Anchor Hawking Glass Corporation of Lancaster, Ohio, and its more than 10,000 employees bring you another adventure of Casey, crime photographer, ace cameraman who covers the crime news of a great city. Written by Alonzo Dean Cole, our adventure for tonight, Queen of the Amazon. Late afternoon, the Blue Note Cafe. The door opens, admitting a flurry of snow, a blast of freezing air, and a very cold Casey. Ethelbert, the head bartender.
Well, look who's here.
Oh, give me a warmer up, Ethelbert, quick. Got any fresh coffee?
Sure, Casey. Chilly out, huh?
Chilly. My fingers are dropping off, and there's no feeling in my feet. I think they're going to drop off.
I guess winter's pretty hard on you delicate people.
Oh, nuts to you.
Here, this'll make you feel better.
Ah, thanks, pal, thanks.
Where's Miss Williams?
Oh, she's trying to thaw out over at the office. We just finished an 18-mile drive. I thought we'd both freeze before we got back.
Oh, here's Miss Williams now.
Hello, Ethelbert.
Hi, Annie. Come on, sit down. Ethelbert, get her a cup of coffee.
No, Ethelbert. No can do. Casey, we've just been handed another assignment.
What? We just got back
No,
from
you know how kind-hearted City Desk is. We now get back into our nice cold automobile and drive out to a little farm near the Lindenhurst Aircraft Plant.
Oh, near Lindenhurst Aircraft. Well, that's 20 miles out and 20 miles back,
Yeah,
Annie.
that's all. And we cover an attempted burglary.
An attempted burglary. Oh.
The woman who runs the farm caught the burglars before they could take anything. The two yeggs are now in cells at the old Turnpike police station.
Oh, Annie, there's no news value in that kind of a yarn. Certainly not enough to warrant a 40-mile drive in zero weather. Listen, I'm going to go up and talk to that murderer that calls himself a city editor. I'm going to tell him...
Now, hold it, Casey.
What?
We're going to have a swell comedy story.
Comedy?
Mm-hmm. The two would-be burglars took quite a beating from the little farmerette who discovered them. You see, she used to be with a circus. Her specialty was bending iron bars into pretzel shape. And she was billed as Marina, Queen of the Amazon.
A circus strongwoman.
Uh-huh.
Imagine two dopey eggs trying to rob a circus strong lady.
Yeah.
You think it'll be worth a long, cold drive, Casey?
Nothing's worth that, but let's go. Oh, swell business, this newspaper rack. Only dope stick to it, Annie. My feet are like chunks of ice. I can hardly work the brakes in this
Oh,
car.
now stop crabbing, Casey. I'm cold, too.
What, you are? Oh, hey, look, let me tuck that blanket around you a little better.
Okay.
There you are, honey. You know, City Desk shouldn't have sent you out here on a day like this.
Why not? I'm no softy. And I'm looking forward to meeting Marina, Queen of the Amazon. She sounds interesting.
Sounds like a homely mess of muscle with the personality of a male gorilla.
Oh, that must be her place, just ahead of us.
Yeah. Say, look, has she got a regular name, or do we just address her as Your Majesty, Queen Marina?
Her real name is Millicent Hodges.
Millicent?
Mm-hmm. It's a nice-looking farmhouse she has.
Not bad. Well, I'll turn in and we'll park in the driveway.
Oh, she's back near those chicken houses. That must be her, Casey.
Yeah. Is she big?
I guess 6 feet 2 at least.
Good 300 pounds. None of it's fat. I'm going to stop here.
Oh, she's seen us. She's coming over.
Hey, Annie, you know something? You've got a pretty face, kind of a baby face.
Yeah. Let's get out.
Is something I can do for you folks?
Are you Miss Millicent Hodges?
Yeah, that's me.
We're from the Morning Express. We'd like to get the facts about the trouble you had here today.
Oh, I didn't have no trouble, mister. That's what them two fellers had who tried to rob me.
Yeah, I can believe that. This is Miss Williams. My name is Casey.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello, Miss Hodges.
I kind of figured some of your reporters would be getting out here pretty soon.
Well, I hope you won't mind telling us about what happened.
Of course I don't mind. Like you probably heard, I used to be with a circus, and my kind of folks never hate publicity. Oh, but no use talking out here in cold. Come inside the house where it's warm.
Oh, that suits me fine.
Me too.
I like cold, bracing days like this, but they must be kind of tough on you little people.
That'll hold you for a while, Casey.
Here, step in.
Thanks.
Oh, heat again. This is swell.
Get yourself chairs near the stove and sit. Oh, here's a nice, comfortable one, Miss Williams. I'll take my knitting off it.
Oh, you're knitting socks.
Uh-huh. For a gentleman friend.
I wish I was your gentleman friend, Miss Hodges.
Why, Mr. Casey.
Oh, those socks will really keep a guy's feet from freezing. Look at the wool in them, Annie.
And Miss Hodges knits beautifully.
Argyle.
Oh, it is Miss Hodges, isn't it?
Well, that's right. I ain't ever been married yet. But you want to hear how I caught them two bums and knocked their heads together?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot some pictures of you, too.
Oh, I hope you don't mind if I powder my nose and push up my hair first. I wouldn't like the circus folks who know me to think I'm letting myself go since I went back to farming.
Sure, Miss Hodges, go right ahead.
When did you leave the circus? And you said you went back to farming?
After the old folks died and with the war coming on, it seemed growing food was more important than weightlifting. Oh, well, now you can take my pictures anytime you want to. Oh, I hope I look a little better than I did before.
You look swell.
He's one of them flattering men, ain't he, Miss Williams?
Well, I've never noticed it.
Look, if you'll sit down and tell Miss Williams your story, I'll just take some informal shots while you're talking, and then later I'll ask you to pose for a few.
All right. Well, about them burglars. Now, I left the house to go out to the cow barn, which I do at just that time every day. Until a week ago, I had a good old watchdog who stayed here while I did such chores, but he died suddenly. Got something poison, I think.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Well, when I got inside the barn, I remembered that I'd clean forgot something. So I started to go back for it. And what did I see but a couple of strange fellas sneaking into my house by the back door? Oh, Mr. Casey, you took a picture.
Yes, Miss Hodges.
Oh, I hope it didn't look awful.
Mm-hmm. I snapped it then because I thought you looked especially nice.
I don't trust you at all.
I never lie to a good-looking woman.
Oh, you.
Getting back to your story, how long do you usually stay in that cow barn, Miss Hodges?
At that time, a good hour at least.
Well, then, if you hadn't forgotten something and gone back
them fellas would have gotten away with what they tried to do. But they didn't. I snuck back to the house soft and easy. It must have taken me a good 15 or 20 minutes. And here was them two burglars trying to bust open the trunk in my bedroom. Before they had time to think, I grabbed them, taught them a lesson, and phoned the cops to come and pick up the pieces.
They were trying to open a trunk in your bedroom?
Yeah. Come on, I'll show you. There. That old circus prop trunk.
Looks more like a steel safe than a trunk.
Well, it was built special to carry the big weights I used in my act. It's almost as strong as a safe, and there's a doggone good lock on it. Take a long time to open that trunk without a key, and I always carry that with me.
You keep something valuable in that trunk, Miss Hodges?
Why, nothing any burglar could cash in on very heavy. I use it for storage. There's mostly just clothes in there and linens.
Uh-huh.
Miss Williams, well, it's kind of what you call my hope chest.
I see.
Just because a girl is big doesn't mean she has to die an old maid.
Well, you're not the old maid type, Miss Hodges.
I ain't going to be one either.
Say, is everything in this room just as it was when you discovered those two men?
Pretty near the same.
This dresser set looks like silver.
Heavy sterling. I won it in the ladies' wrestling contest.
This very handsome clock.
The case is solid 18-karat gold. I got it for busting a hammer throw record.
They were here in plain sight when those men were here.
Just as you see them now.
Well, Miss Hodges, why do you suppose they didn't take these things instead of trying to open that trunk?
The cops asked me that, and the answer is, I got no idea. There isn't anything in that trunk that'd do anyone but me the slightest bit of good. Oh, there's my doorbell. Excuse me.
Yes, go ahead.
Casey, why do you suppose...
This attempted burglary is becoming interesting, Annie. Why do you suppose that watchdog was poisoned last week?
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Ambrose! Queenie, my darling. Ambrose, I have company. Company? Oh, Miss Williams, Mr. Casey, will you come out here?
Sure, Miss Hodges.
Oh, I want you to meet my friend, Mr. Higginbotham.
How are you?
Mr. Higginbotham?
How do you do? Mr. Higginbotham works at the Lindenhurst Aircraft. He's one of their most valuable men. Miss Williams and Mr. Casey are from the newspaper, Ambrose.
Oh, about the burglary, I suppose.
You heard about them burglars, Ambrose?
Yes, a policeman told one of the guards at the plant, and the guard told me. I'm so glad you caught those crooks, Queenie.
They were trying to get into our trunk, dear. They might have cleaned me out of house and home if I hadn't stopped them.
Yes. Were you and Miss Williams just about to leave, Mr. Casey?
Leave?
Well, I told you all there is to tell.
Oh, I've only taken one picture of you, Miss Hodges.
Oh, well, take your pictures, of course.
I suppose I shoot one of you and Mr. Higginbotham together.
No, I've had nothing to do with the burglary. I mean, I can be of no interest to your newspaper readers.
Oh, Ambrose is the retiring kind, Mr. Casey. Why not have one of us two together, Ambrose? It'll be all right now.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll take a few more of Miss Hodges alone, then we'll be on our way. And then, Ann, we'll stop at the old Turnpike Precinct Station and see what the cops have learned about those two men that tried to rob you, Miss Hodges.
Why will you do that?
Well, it's my line of business, Mr. Higginbotham. And besides that, I'm a curious guy.
I got a headquarters report on the fingerprints of those two eggs just before you and Miss Williams walked into the station here, Casey.
Yeah?
One of them is Gus Newton.
Gus Newton?
Well, he's a notorious safecracker.
One of the cleverest boxmen in the racket.
Well, he's always going out for furs and jewelry, big stuff.
Yeah. He must have been awfully low on the chips to be prowling a farmhouse.
Well, did you make him talk any?
You can make his kind talk, Miss Williams. Or guys like the other fella.
Who's the other fella, sir?
Name's Loader. The FBI want him for suspected espionage and illegal entry into this country. Funny, ain't it?
Yeah. So what do you know about a guy named Ambrose Higginbotham, Sarge?
Oh, he's the little shrimp Big Queenie's sweet on. Works for the Lindenhurst Aircraft.
Yeah, that's the guy. Is he okay?
He couldn't hold a job at Lindenhurst if he wasn't. They're doing some hush-hush government stuff there, and their employees are investigated pretty thoroughly. Why do you ask about him?
I was just curious.
What do you know about Miss Hodges, Sergeant Rourke?
Plenty, Miss Williams, and all of it good. Queenie's a little weak in the head where men are concerned. Her size makes most guys fight shy of her, and she don't like it that way. But a better woman hasn't been made yet.
I figured that. Well, thanks, Sarge. Come along, Annie. We'll do back at the office.
Yeah. So long, Sergeant.
Drop in again when you're out here in the sticks.
Yeah, we will. So long.
So long.
I hate to face this cold again.
Me too. After I drop you at the office, Ann, I'll have this trip to make again.
Why?
Because I'd like to know more about that big trunk of Miss Hodges. Gonna pay her another visit this evening.
You mean we'll pay her another visit?
No, Annie. I'm making this call alone.
Oh, why?
Annie, look. Miss Hodges is a gal. When a guy wants to make himself popular in Florida, he doesn't go there with a crate of California oranges.
You know, once most weddings were in June, but today there are almost as many marriages in January. So if you have the problem of selecting a wedding gift, I'd like to suggest Anchor Hocking's amazing new kind of dinnerware, Jadeite. Now, it's spelled Jadeite, Jadeite. And Jadeite has the color and texture of rare oriental jade, yet it's as sturdy and heat-proof as the oven glass you use for baking. And it costs less than half as much as any other dinnerware you can buy. A 35-piece Jadeite dinner service for 6, including 6 cups, 6 saucers, 6 dessert plates, 6 salad plates, 6 dinner plates, a big vegetable bowl, a platter, and a sugar and creamer set, costs less than $5. Now, naturally, you needn't wait for a wedding to buy Jadeite. You'll find it in open stock at chain stores, department and hardware stores, as well as other stores selling chinaware and glass. Now, remember the name, Jadeite, the newest triumph of Anchor Hocking. The most famous name in glass.
Mr. Casey!
Good evening, Miss Hodges. I hope you'll forgive me for intruding on you again. But some of the pictures I took of you this afternoon didn't do you justice, I thought. And, well, I kind of thought you might be kind enough to let me shoot some more.
Why, of course. Come in.
Oh, thank you very much.
That pretty little lady, Miss Williams, isn't with you.
No. Oh, that good-looking gentleman I met here, Mr. Higginbotham, gone.
Ambrose left just a few minutes ago. I cooked dinner for him.
You did? Lucky guy. Bet you're a swell cook.
Well, I know how to do a few things besides lifting quarter-ton barbells.
I've already guessed that.
Stick up your overcoat, Mr. Casey. Don't you feel the cold when you go out again?
Thanks. Oh, wait, I got something in my pocket. Hope you won't think I'm presuming too much on short acquaintance of it. Well, this is for you.
A box of it.
Your chocolate creams. Hope you like them.
Oh, they're my favorite candy.
I'm glad.
Oh. Well, I suppose you want to take those pictures as soon as possible so you can get back to your office. I'll go pat him a note.
Oh, I'm in no hurry. No. Matter of fact, I'd like to talk to you while Miss Hodges gets better acquainted.
What do you mean, Mr. Casey?
Well, it isn't often a man meets a woman like you.
No, it ain't. I'm a freak. A female giant. Only a few like me in the whole world. But I ain't brainless, Mr. Casey, and not altogether. I don't like to be kidded. You ain't trying to kid me, are you?
No, Miss Hodges.
I figured you for a nice guy. Say, you don't have to call me Miss Hodges. My friends call me Queenie, and we're going to be friends.
I hope so. Sweetie.
I know so, Casey.
Thanks. Oh, nuts. I was trying to put something over on you, and you've made me feel like a louse. Well, my cards are face up from this time on.
What do you mean?
I haven't come out here because I want more pictures or because I'm a wolf on the hunt. I'm here to find out what you've got in that trunk that those burglars tried to open. You said you used the trunk for a hope chest.
I do. And what business is it of yours, Mr. Casey?
It's none. None of my business. I know that. I'm not a cop who has a right to question you. I'm just a newspaper stiff out for pictures and exclusive stories. And you don't have to give them to me.
I'm a sap for folks who lay their cards on the table. I'll tell you what you want to know, Casey.
Thanks.
But learning about that trunk won't give you any big news beat. This has been a secret up to now. Ambrose and I are going to be married.
You and Mr. Higginbotham?
Uh-huh. Which makes that old trunk more than just a hope chest. It's full of things I've accumulated for our wedding. Clothes, nice linens, plus a lot of U.S. savings bonds Ambrose has given me to put away.
Savings bonds?
Yeah, made out in my name. That's why I told you this afternoon that nothing in the trunk could do a burglar any good.
But there's nothing there but clothes and linen and savings bonds in your name?
In my name and his'n. Oh, I'll open the trunk and show you. Come on. Ambrose and I have been having some little arguments about them bonds. You see, he's been giving them to me at least one a week ever since we got secretly engaged last September. We kept our engagement secret because he was getting a divorce.
Oh, divorce?
Uh-huh. It was only 10 days ago, and then to celebrate, he wanted me to let him have the bonds so as he could cash them in and buy me a swell wedding present.
I see.
But I said, no, we'll just let them bonds stay as they are and draw interest. They're the only wedding present I want, I told him.
But 10 days ago, you refused to let him have the bonds.
Yeah. He was pretty sore about it. And he was sore again tonight because I wouldn't let him have them after them burglars were here. He'll get over his mad. I carry the only key to this trunk around my neck. It's kind of precious to me. It's my future, Mr. Casey.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Now, it's open. See for yourself. The bonds are in this compartment in them sealed manila envelopes.
In sealed envelopes?
Yeah, Ambrose gave them to me that way so I get a big surprise when they're finally open. You see, I don't know how big those bonds are. Some may be only 25, some may be hundreds or bigger.
Queenie, will you open one of those envelopes now?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Then I'll have to do it.
No, give me that. I won't let you.
You're too late now to stop me. Look.
It ain't a bond. It's just paper.
Draftsman's tracing paper.
It's a plan of some kind.
Like only a small section of a plan, like part of an airplane wing.
I don't understand.
I think I do. Queenie, Your Ambrose works in the drafting room of Lindenhurst Aircraft. They've been working on jet propulsion planes, and your Ambrose has been tracing blueprints. He didn't dare keep those tracings, so he tricked you into keeping them. And when his copying was complete, he tried to get the sections back from you, but you refused to let him have those envelopes, which accounts for the attempted burglary today.
Oh, you don't mean that Ambrose...
Miss Hodges, one of the burglars you caught here is a known enemy of our government.
I can't believe it.
Because you're a fool.
Ambrose!
Hello, Higginbottom.
Put up your hands, both of you.
Okay.
Put 'em up, Queenie, or I shoot.
All right, Ambrose.
Now, stay that way. I saw your car pull up in front of this house tonight, Mr. Casey. I thought it best to stay around. I let myself in very quietly and have been listening.
You're selling out your country. You're something I hoped I'd never meet. A traitor.
Certain people will pay me well for those plans.
And you conned me into helping you.
Nobody would suspect you of hiding stolen plans, and it was so easy to make you believe that I was your devoted future husband.
Yeah, it was a sin.
Until now, fella, I thought a worm was the lowest thing on earth.
Your opinion doesn't matter to me, Casey, or hers either. In a few minutes, you'll both be very dead, but first I'll take my savings bonds from this trunk.
No, you won't. Don't close that. Don't lock it.
Swell work, Queenie. When he had his eyes on you, I got him. Pick up that gun I knocked out of his hand.
Oh, I ain't bothered with any gun. I just want my hands on that rat. Don't let her touch me. Help!
Marco!
Put up your hand.
I forgot to tell you, fools, I had friends outside.
Come in, Joe. This Ambrose, this weakling, had to call for our help. He could not handle these people alone.
This Casey jumped me, Marco. She'd have killed me.
You're a bungler. Do you even let her lock the trunk again?
She has the key in her hand.
Take it from her, Joe. Yes, Captain.
He don't have to take it. I'll give it to him. Here.
Captain, it is broken. Useless.
I just busted it in pieces for you, and it's the only key there is.
Queenie, you're some gal.
Ambrose, the garage adjoins this house?
Yes, sir. There's a door into it from the kitchen.
You and Mr. Casey will proceed to that garage, Miss Hodges.
I ain't going
to... They got the drop on us, Queenie. Better do as they say.
You're correct, Mr. Casey. Both of you, go.
All right.
Open that door, Ambrose.
I will.
You ready, Joe? Yes, Captain. Go into that garage, Miss Hodges and Casey.
Okay.
Joe, now!
Look out, Casey! Oh, you hit him from behind. I'll fix you!
Get this big woman, too, with your blackjack.
I am trying. God got her. She almost got us first.
Yeah, she is more strong as a elephant. Get rope. Bind their hands and feet and gag them.
Why don't you kill them now, Marco? Get it over.
The important thing now is to get those plans. The lock is very loose now, Captain. It is beginning to break free. It has taken a very long time.
A strong lock. Riveted to steel. I have broke it off.
At last. Open the lid.
There are the envelopes, Marco.
I see them, Ambrose. I put them in my pockets.
Now, you'll pay me for them. The complete plan is there, ready to assemble. The complete plan, the secret
You
plan...
will be paid. First, I have another payment to make. Those two in the garage.
You mean you're going to kill them now?
Yes. Bring that little crowbar, Joe. It will be a quiet instrument of execution. Come, both of you.
I'm looking forward to this. That Casey nearly twisted my arm off in Queens.
There will be nothing personal in their punishment, Ambrose.
I don't care why or how they get what's coming to them, just so they don't get it before they can turn me over to the FBI.
Joe, you bound them very securely? Yes. Even the big woman could not get free, Captain. See? They lie on the floor just like we left them. Their eyes are open. They have recovered consciousness. That's good. Put away your gun, Ambrose. None of us need such noisy weapons now.
You're the boss, Marco.
The woman up my throat.
Free!
It was nice of you guys to come within our reach. I've finished my mug, Queenie.
Oh, so have I. Now it's your turn, Ambrose. Let me go, Queenie. Don't.
Not too hard, Queenie. Leave something for the cops to take away.
Oh, they'll take Ambrose away in sections, just like he stole them plans. What?
The window.
Oh, someone's crashing in the door.
Pick up your hand. Who? FBI man. FBI. You heard me, Casey.
Bill Travers.
You surprised? Surprised? Am I? How did you get here? Why?
We've been waiting for Higginbotham and these guys to come out of the house and walk into our arms.
But then when we heard a battle going on in the garage here, it seemed best to cut in. Hey, you've done a job on these birds. Wait a minute, Bill. You knew about Higginbotham and those stolen plants? Well, the FBI doesn't miss many bets, Casey. I'll say they don't. Well, we've been wise to little Ambrose ever since he first traced the section of a secret jet plane blueprint and smuggled it out of Lindenhurst plant. And after that, we made it easy for him to trace and smuggle out sections of the wrong blueprint. The wrong one? That's right. You see, we had an idea that Higginbotham was using this place as a hideout for the false plan. But our real concern was to find the big boys. You mean you were watching them in this house when I came here? Uh-huh. We saw you come into the house, but we couldn't identify you in the darkness. You were an unexpected development that caused us a little worry. Why did you come here? Well, I was sticking my nose into something I might have known you FBI guys would have under control. Say, Bill, look, I got a camera around somewhere. How about letting me do a job I do know something about?
We'll join the crowd at the Blue Note in just a moment, but first let me ask you a question. Tell me, are you proud of the coffee you serve? Well, here's a way to make delicious coffee at a moment's notice without fuss or bother of any kind. All you need is a spoon, a cup, and a glass jar. A glass jar of soluble coffee. Put a spoonful of this delicious new kind of coffee in a cup, add hot water. That's all there is to it. But be sure your soluble coffee comes to you in convenient Anchor glass jars. That Anchor glass jar saves you so much trouble in measuring. There's no waste from spilling. And what's more important, glass jars protect the flavor and freshness of soluble coffee against harmful moisture long after the jar is opened. Enjoy a cup of good coffee whenever you want it. There's no more fuss or bother than pouring out a cup of hot water. Use soluble coffee out of clean, sanitary Anchor glass containers. You know, 2/3 of the packers of soluble coffee protect their products by using clean, sanitary Anchor glass containers and Anchor caps. Both products of Anchor Hocking. The most famous name in glass.
Well, that's what happened, Ethelbert. And Annie, you know, I still feel like a dope.
Well, why? You brought back a good story and some swell exclusive pictures.
I ain't heard all the story yet. After them fellas bound you and Miss Hodges hand and foot, Casey, how'd you get free?
Oh, that? Yeah. Well, there was a car in the garage with old tire chains on the wheel.
Old tire chains?
Some of the links were worn so thin that the edges were like knives, and that's how we used them.
That Queenie must be a swell fella.
Oh, yeah. She's aces. Annie, you know what she's going to do?
What?
She's promised to knit me wool socks.
Looks like you're going to have some romantic competition, Miss Williams. As my sister Edna says, quote, in the wintertime, the way to a man's heart begins with a pair of warm feet. Unquote.
Crime Photographer, starring Stotts Cotsworth as Casey, is brought to you each Thursday by the Anchor Hocking Glass Corporation, makers of Fire King Oven Glass, Anchor Glass Containers, Anchor Caps and Closures, all products of Anchor Hocking, the most famous name in glass. Crime Photographer is directed by John Dietz. The original music is by Archie Blyer, and the program features Miss Jan Miner as Anne and John Gibson as Ethelbert. The part of Queenie was played by Hope Emerson, and Herman Chittison is the Blue Note pianist. This is Tony Marvin saying goodnight for the Anchor Hocking Glass Corporation of Lancaster, Ohio, with offices in all principal cities of the United States and Canada. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Gotta mention the fact, in case you didn't notice the name Jan Miner,
Yeah, that was the gal who was Madge in the Palmolive commercials. Yeah. And Archie Blyer had a number of hit records over the years. 78 years ago, January 8, 1948, Casey, crime photographer, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll go back 91 years for an episode of Calling All Cars next.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Fred McMurray. Home shelters can be built for as little as $100. Simple plans for building inexpensive home shelters are available free from your Civil Defense office. Ask for a copy of the Family Fallout Shelter booklet.
But you don't need to call anybody or contact anybody. Just go to the links in the show notes for more information on family fallout shelters. Now we go back 91 years, January 8, 1935, for the West Coast program, Calling All Cars, and truly, crime does not pay.
Calling All Cars, a presentation of the Rio Grande Oil Company.
Oakland Police calling all cars. Attention all cars, broadcast 59. Regarding a murder. Patrolman William Kohler was found shot in the back a few moments ago. Suspects unknown. That's all.
Tonight, Rio Grande makes a sensational new offer. A free gift for everyone who listens to Calling All Cars. Full details at the end of this program. Are you having trouble starting your car these cold mornings? Then try the fastest starting gasoline on the market, Rio Grande Cracked Gasoline. The cracking process looses extra energy atoms that flash into action at your first step on the starter. And then you've got power, more power than you need. Power that protects you against driving emergencies. That's what police car performance means. And that's why more police cars in California and Arizona use Rio Grande Cracked Gasoline than any other brand. Why don't you enjoy police car performance in your car? It costs no more. And remember, at the end of this program, Rio Grande offers you a gift, free. And now, it is with great pleasure that we take you to San Francisco, where you will hear from Bodie Wallman, Chief of the Oakland Police Department. Take it away, San Francisco.
Good evening. Our case tonight directs your attention to the vital problem of juvenile delinquency, one of the most important forces with which police officers are to face. A large part of the crime prevention activities of your police departments is concerned with juvenile work to prevent potential criminals from becoming actual ones. Opposing this concerted effort of your police are powerful factors. First, the natural restlessness of the juvenile adolescent. Second, the present economic situation, which makes it almost impossible for the youth to find work when the lack of funds or of interest separates him from his high school or college studies. And third, the most important, the pernicious practice of a few industries in painting criminals as exciting, thrilling heroes. Where were the sympathies of the youth of the nation when the police of a score of states were hunting for John Dillinger? Who but Al Capone was the great American hero of Prohibition? Too long have our police officers been considered annoying persons who curtailed your right to exceed the speed limit, burn rubbish at unlawful hours, or commit other simple misdemeanors. The policeman shares with the fireman the distinction of being the greatest hero in peacetime life. Daily he stands to give his life to protect yours. For this he receives a modest salary, and in the case of the supreme sacrifice, his widow receives a moderate pension. Beyond this reward, he receives, more often than not, the criticism and ridicule by certain factors. It is for this reason that the police officers of the West hail with such enthusiasm Calling All Cars, which, for more than a year, has told the policeman's side of the story. Tonight, I am pleased to bring to you a story of two boys who worshipped well but not wisely at the shrine of the gangster. They set out to emulate their heroes. They conducted their career in true storybook fashion, but they could not win. They, as every other criminal who tried to beat the game, discovered that crime does not pay.
It is the middle of June in 1931. School is out, and long, lazy vacation days stretch ahead for Sam Thompson and Ted Mason, two Oakland high school boys. Lying on their backs under eucalyptus trees in the backyard, they discuss their summer plans.
You know, Sam, we simply got to get down to the ROTC camp on the 1st.
You're telling me.
If we don't get through that summer course, we won't have as good a chance to get appointments to West Point next year.
Well, I know that, too, but how the heck are we going to get down there? My dad told me that business was shot and he couldn't give me any money for expenses.
Yeah, I know. I got the same story at home, too. Gee, $40 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
We could sell magazines or something.
Well, before you sold enough magazines to get $40, camp would be over and school would be started again.
Yeah, that's right.
Gee, I'd do anything to go to West Point.
Anything?
Sure. Boy, just think of it. Wearing those high shakos with the plumes on them and those uniforms with 21 gold buttons and marching across the parade ground in the afternoons with all the pretty girls standing on the side and looking at you. Boy, that's the life.
Yeah. Gee, we got to get some money.
You know, I've been thinking. You remember how Jaime Waters got his start?
What do you mean?
Well, he stuck up gas stations.
Are you crazy, Sam?
No, I was just thinking.
Oh, I don't want to be no Jaime Waters. I want to go to West Point.
Well, who said anything about becoming a beer baron? But we do need $40.
Well, I'm not sticking up any gas stations.
Well, we wouldn't even have to do that.
What would you do?
Well, we could strip some cars and sell the stuff.
That isn't honest, Sam. I don't want to go to jail.
No, it's easy. Gosh, do it like they do in the movies. You just pull up to a car on a dark street, unscrew the spotlight and the wind wings, and take the tire off.
But that's stealing.
No, it isn't really. Guys that have a lot of junk on their car have it all insured. Heck, they just turn in a claim and the insurance company pays them.
Well, it's stealing from the insurance company.
No, it isn't. Oh, gee, the insurance companies have millions of dollars, and all we need is $40.
Well, if you could figure it was sort of a loan.
Sure you could. Maybe someday we could pay them back.
Yeah, maybe we could. When we get to be captains in the Army. That'd make it all right, wouldn't it?
Of course it would. How much money you got?
50 cents.
Oh, that isn't enough. We gotta have a gun.
A gun? What for?
Well, for protection, of course. You can't go around stripping cars without protection. And then we gotta rent a car.
Why?
For our getaway.
Yeah, but that costs money.
Well, if you can't get any dough, I know where I can, and I'll buy a gun.
Well, where are you gonna get the money?
Oh, I know where Ma keeps her grocery money. I'll borrow some for a couple of days. And then here's what we'll do. We'll drive down the road.
It is midnight of June 28th. Patrolman Hendrickson is cruising around his beat near the waterfront of Alameda when he sees two cars pulled up side by side at the foot of Pacific Avenue. Hendrickson stops his police car and crosses the street to investigate.
Well, what's the matter, boys? Having a little trouble?
Why, oh, yes.
Yeah, my ignition's gone dead on me.
Ignition gone dead, eh? Well, do you have to take off the spotlight to fix the ignition?
Well, no, but you see, we were...
Yes, I think I do. I see a couple of young punks out stripping cars. You better come along with me.
Oh, no, we won't.
Now, don't pull any gun on me. Oh.
Sam, you shouldn't have.
Oh, he ain't hurt. I just knocked the wind out of him. That star saved his life.
Oh.
Now, listen, coppers. Stick up your hands high. Get his gun, Ted. There you are. And his handcuffs.
Yeah.
Now, snap his bracelets on him. All right, let's get out of here.
Sam, you shouldn't have shot at him.
Why not? If he'd taken us in, they'd make jailbirds out of us. And we'd get thrown out of school and we'd never get to go to West Point. We gotta save our reputation.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
A few days later, Ted and Sam steal a car in Piedmont and go up to a secluded spot in the hills behind Oakland for some target practice.
Boy, am I getting good. He hit the tree both times that time.
You were pretty good the other night, the way you hit that cop right on the star.
Yeah, well, it's a lucky thing for him that star was in the way, or he'd be a dead copper.
And then you'd be a murderer.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be a murderer, but we got to get good with these gats so we can get the draw first.
Yeah.
You missed it by a mile.
I guess I need a lot of practice.
Well, we better get it some other time. We only got a gun full of shells left, and we'll need them for tonight.
Okay, let's go. Gee, this is a swell gat we took from that copper.
Yeah, I'll say it is.
Say, Sam. Look at that car coming up here. Looks like a cop in it.
Oh, it is a cop. Come on, let's get out of here.
Just a minute, boys. What's the hurry?
Oh, nothing.
What are you doing up here?
Nothing. Just looking at the view.
Thought I heard some shooting up here, did you?
Oh, no.
Got your driver's license with you?
Yes.
Let's have a look at it.
Oh, here you are.
Mm-hmm. Where's your registration card?
Why, I don't know.
It's supposed to be on the steering post of the car.
Yeah, I know.
Who's the car registered to?
Oh, I don't know that either.
Well, I guess you kids better take a ride with me. Get out. Now, I'll just take a look at this license number.
Can we make a break for it?
He's got your right name.
Well, let's give him the works.
Oh, Sam.
It's the only thing we can do. Think of our reputations.
Okay.
Let him have it.
Come on, we gotta get out of here.
Wait a minute. I gotta get that book and my license from him.
But, Sam, he's lying right in front of the car. We can't go ahead.
Well, we're not going to back out. We'll run over him.
Oh, gee, Sam.
Get in and quit squawking. The wheels will clear him all right.
Do you suppose we killed him?
Oh, I don't know, but we better get out of town fast.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Fill her up with Rio Grande cracked.
Okay. How do you like this crack, mister?
Okay, gives me first-rate performance.
That's what they all say.
Well, for the love of Pete, will you look at that kid running down the road? If he don't watch himself, he's going to take a nasty spill.
Hey, mister. Hey, there's a dead policeman up the road.
What?
Yeah, no kidding. He's lying right in the middle of the road up at the top of the hill. He's been shot.
Okay, I'll call police headquarters right away. It is a matter of minutes before Inspectors Bill Marshall and Eugene Murphy arrive at the scene of the crime.
Bill Kohler.
Shot through the head. 25 years he's been on the force, and he has to wind up this way.
Not a single witness, apparently. This will be a fine mess to unravel.
He might have been hit by a stray shot from a hunter.
No, not likely. Look here. Hey, you got one on the back, too. It doesn't make sense that two stray shots had hit him.
And he's been murdered.
Yeah, but by who? Why?
That's the question.
Well, let's figure this thing out. The road curves away less than 100 yards ahead and behind. You got a canyon over here to the right and a hill covered with trees to the left. So the job could be done without anyone seeing it.
And a fine chance you'd have tracking anyone. The concrete road doesn't hold any marks, and neither will these pine needles and eucalyptus leaves to the side.
All right. But wait a minute. Something's funny about the position of his car here. It's parked in the middle of the road. Wait until I measure that. About 8 feet from the curb. And Kohler's lying with his feet a little ahead of the car and the body practically parallel to the curb.
Meaning what?
I don't know yet. And take a look at his gun, Marshal, while I give this clearing the once over. Now, there were two of them.
How do you know?
I just found 17 empty shells and other leaves. And they were fired from two different guns. Look at the difference in these firing pin marks.
What were they doing over there?
Target practice. There were 4 bullet holes in that tree in the center of the clearing.
4 out of 17 at 25 feet. It's not very good shooting.
Yeah, yet they hit Bill Kohler at 50 feet.
They didn't shoot him from there.
How do you know?
Well, why would he park out in the middle of the street 8 feet from the curb? He must have stopped alongside another car, and they must have been in it, or he'd have pulled up behind or in front.
All right, suppose they were in the car, and he pulled up and questioned them. About what?
I don't know. But he was suspicious of something. He got some information he put down in his notebook.
What was it?
I don't know, because they took his notebook. Must have taken it to conceal whatever he wrote down.
But why did he get out of his car?
He wanted to take down the license number. You can tell that by where he was standing, a few feet in front of the car.
Yeah, but they couldn't have shot from inside the car without breaking the windshield.
Well, they must have got out.
What for?
Well, let's suppose he ordered them out and was going to take them to the station in his car. He got out to take the license number, and they let him have it.
Well, sounds reasonable. One bullet hits Bill in the face, he wheels around and starts to fall, and the other gets him in the back.
Right.
So then they jump in the car and drive away, but in which direction?
Well, that's easy. Straight ahead.
How do you figure that?
Look at that black smudge on Bill's coat.
Yeah?
Automobile grease. Dirty, dried grease like you find on a crankcase housing.
Meaning?
Meaning they drove right over him and the grease rubbed off the crankcase onto his coat.
You're a regular Philo Vance, aren't you?
Don't call me any dirty names.
Oh, no offense. Philo Vance is a great detective in these here crime novels.
Oh.
Well, then, Hawkshaw, maybe you can tell me what kind of a car they drove.
I think I can.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
You see that pile of leaves?
Yeah?
The wheels went right over them. Ground some of them to dust, and I marked the width of a Ford tire. It's a fresh track or the wind would blow it away.
That's right. The wind's blowing the dust away this minute.
That's okay. We're looking for a Ford with the crankcase grease wiped off. Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir. Some gasoline?
Are you the man who called us about the murder up the road?
Oh, yeah. You detectives?
Right.
Do you remember the cars that have come down this canyon in the past hour or so?
Yeah, I think I do.
How many were there?
Oh, about half a dozen.
How about a Ford with 2 men in it going pretty fast?
Yeah, I remember that car. A convertible Ford coupe.
What do they look like?
Oh, a couple of young fellows. One had on a red sweater. They didn't wear any hats.
Fine. Got a phone here?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'll give headquarters that description right away.
Oakland police calling all cars, attention all cars. A stolen car, a Ford coupe. License 1H Henry 4197. 1 Henry 4197. This car may have been used by the murderers of Patrolman William Kohler. That's all.
The next day, the Ford coupe, the only convertible reported stolen on the day of the murder, is found parked at 5th Avenue and 19th Street. Murphy and Marshall immediately investigate the car.
Now I'll get a look onto that crankcase.
The street's awfully dirty. Watch your suit.
No, I don't care about that. I'm going to try to find out whether this is the car that those hoodlums used. Hey, Marshall.
Yeah?
It is. The crankcase is clean of grease and one strip down the middle.
What a break.
All right. The next thing is to get this car towed into headquarters and go over it for prints right away.
After photographers have gone over the car for fingerprints, and Marshall checks the prints against his records, he reports to Captain Bodie Wallman.
Well, Marshal, how do those prints stack up?
They don't, Captain. We haven't anyone on record with the same prints.
Do the prints you found on the car match with those of the owner or his family?
No, I checked that.
Then the chances are our murderers haven't the record. That makes our job a little tougher.
I've been checking the records also for recent crimes where 2 young men were involved.
Find anything?
Yeah. Remember Hendrickson over in Alameda being shot at the other night?
Yeah, that's right. They were a couple of young fellows, weren't they?
Yep. I'm going over to Alameda and have a talk with him.
Patrolman Hendrickson recounts his skirmish with death to the officers. After hearing the details of the incident, Marshall hurries on to more pertinent information.
What kind of a gun was it they stole from him?
38.
Bill Kohler was killed with a 38. Maybe it was yours. You got any empty shells from your gun?
Yeah. I think there's some in this desk. Yep. Here's a couple of them.
Uh-huh. It was the same gun. See the mark this firing pin made?
Yeah.
It left the same mark on the shells we found up in the hills where Bill was killed. What do those fellows look like?
Well, one was medium height with dark curly hair. He was wearing a red sweater. The other was taller and had his hair slicked back. They were about 17 or 18.
Pretty young to be murderers.
Oh, they weren't hard guys. Matter of fact, they were a little scared.
What kind of a car were they driving?
A Chrysler Coupe.
Yeah, did you get the license number?
Well, I didn't have much time to get it, but I noticed it began with a 9F.
Well, that'll do for a starter. Now I'll have to go over the hot sheet for the past week and see if any Chrysler with a number beginning 9F has been stolen.
Failing to find any Chrysler coupes with the described license plates reported stolen, Marshall and Murphy direct their attention to the auto rental companies in Oakland. They visit 14 of them with no success. And then they enter the office of the You Drive It on 19th Street.
Well, what can I do for you?
What kind of cars do you rent here?
Fords and Chryslers.
Do any of the license numbers on the Chryslers begin with 9F?
All of them do. Why?
We're from police headquarters making a little investigation.
Would your record show who rented these cars at any given time?
Oh, yes. We take a complete record of name, address, age, and occupation of every customer.
That's swell. Did you have a Chrysler Coupe out on June 28th?
Well, now let me see. Yep, there were 3 of them.
The fellow we're looking for is about 17 or 18.
Say, I remember him. Here's his name, Ted Mason, and he lives on California Street. He gave his occupation as a high school student. He wore a red sweater, as I remember it.
That's the guy.
Yeah, but how do you know he didn't give you a fake name and address?
Well, I made me show him his driver's license, and because he was underage, I sent him home for a letter from his parents. And when he brought it, I called his mother back to make sure it was genuine.
That's fine. Come on, Murphy. Now we're getting someplace.
Yes?
Is Ted home?
I know. He's gone to ROTC camp.
Oh, I see. Where is the camp?
Down at Monterey.
Have you a picture of Ted?
Well, why do you want a picture of him?
Well, you see, ma'am, we're police officers.
Police officers? Oh, has Ted got into trouble?
Well, I wouldn't say that, ma'am. He may not be involved at all, but we have to make sure.
Well, I don't know if I should give you a picture.
Well, it'd be best. Is that a picture of him on the table?
Yes, but...
I'll have to take it with me.
Oh, but
has Ted a friend, a pal, a little taller than he is? Wears his hair slicked back?
Why, that'd be Sam Thompson. Now, if there's any trouble, he'd be the one you're looking for. He's a bad influence on Ted. I try to tell him to get a new friend, but he just won't listen to me.
Sam Thompson, huh? Where does he live?
Just across the street in that gray house.
Fine. We'll have a talk with his mother.
Well, when can I have the picture back?
Oh, sometime tomorrow, ma'am. We won't want it long.
Oh, I do wish you'd tell me what's wrong.
It's nothing, ma'am. Nothing to get excited about. We're just making a routine investigation. Good day, Mrs. Mason.
Good day.
Poor dame. He'll just about kill her when she finds out her son's a murderer.
And there's no doubt about it, he is. This picture tallies identically with Hendrickson's description.
Hendrickson identifies the pictures of Sam and Ted, obtained by the officers, as his assailants, and photographed comparisons of the firing pin marks on the shells found in the hills and the shells from Hendrickson's gun further identifies the boys as the killers. Marshall and Murphy journeyed to the ROTC camp at Monterey to place the young men under arrest, but discover that they have not shown up at the camp at all. Circulars are printed carrying the pictures and descriptions of the youths, and these are sent all over the country. A week passes. The scene changes to the little town of Cedar City, Utah. It is noon, and the hot summer sun beats down in glimmering waves on the dusty main street. 2 young men saunter along, carrying packs, eyeing the cars parked along the sidewalk.
We've got to steal a car quick.
You're telling me. If that tire hadn't blown out on the other car, we'd be 100 miles further east.
Do you suppose they're looking for us back in Oakland?
No, how could they know we did it?
Well, cops are pretty smart.
No, they aren't. Gosh, we did everything just like the big shots do it. Changing cars and covering up tracks. Gee, I guess we're smarter than most crooks.
Oh, heck. Our mothers think we're at camp. Don't you think we ought to go back there?
No, I don't want to hang around home anymore. I'm beginning to like this life. We'll blaze our way across the country to Chicago. Then we can tie up with a mob of big shots where they appreciate good choppers.
Gee, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Well, it beats going to West Point. Why, we'd be millionaires before we're 20.
Yeah, that'd be swell.
Say, this car looks okay.
Yeah, nice new Ford. And look, there's the keys in the ignition.
Well, it's ours then. Pile in.
Just a minute, boys. Not so fast.
Ooh, what's the trouble? We ain't done nothing.
Stick 'em up. and get out of that car.
We just got into rest. We've been hitchhiking from Los Angeles.
Seems to me you fit the description of those kids that killed the officer down in Oakland.
Oakland? Oh, we never been to Oakland.
What's your name?
Bob Graves.
And yours?
Johnny Fanning.
Keep those hands up. Now, we'll just see what else you got on your hips. Uh-huh. A nice 38. What do you carry this for?
Well, hitchhiking's dangerous. You gotta have protection.
Yeah. Both of you need protection, it seems. 2 punks a toting a rod apiece. They sure start early these days.
Well, there's nothing wrong with carrying a gun. We got permits down in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'll just bet you have. Let's see what else. What's this slip of paper? A receipt from the U Drive It agency in Oakland made out to Sam Thompson. So your name's Bob Graves, eh?
Well, you see, I just bought this suit second-hand.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, boys, I'll have to detain you until I wire Oakland about you.
Well, there's no point to that. We haven't done anything.
Save it. We're heading for the telegraph office. Now, march.
Oakland instructs the marshal of Cedar City to hold the boys for murder. They are returned to the Bay City, and when tests have been completed on the guns found in their possession, they are brought before Captain Wallman.
Well, boys, I suppose you know what you're charged with.
Well, yes, but it isn't so, sir. We never shot anyone. We never been in Oakland before.
You both deny your guilt?
Yes, sir.
All right, then listen carefully to me. We know you're guilty. Your fingerprints, Mason, were found on the car which ran over Patrolman Colvin's body. You've been identified by Patrolman Hendrickson as the 2 car strippers who shot at him and stole his gun. Shells from his gun were found near the spot where Kohler was murdered. We've made test shots with the gun taken from you when you were arrested. The rifling marks on the bullets fired in these test shots and the rifling on the bullet taken from Kohler's body are identical. We'll bring this evidence into court, and we'll most assuredly win our case. We'll send you to the penitentiary to hang. Now, do you still claim you're innocent?
Gee, Ted, I didn't know cops were so smart. What are we going to do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, boys?
Well, we did it, sir.
But we didn't mean to kill him. That is, we hoped he wouldn't die.
I don't see how you ever found us. I thought cops were dumb.
A lot smarter men than you kids have thought the same thing. Boys, you can't win the game the way you're playing it. I sincerely feel sorry for you. It's too bad that you've had to learn your lesson the hard way. But laws are laws. Stick your finger in a fire and it'll get burned. Try stick-ups and murder, and as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow morning, you'll get caught. I guess you boys realize now that crime doesn't pay.
Sam and Ted were charged with murder, assault with intent to kill, and robbery. They pled guilty to murder, waived trial, and on September 18, 1931, appeared before Judge Fred V. Wood in the Superior Court. Because of the California law preventing the execution of minors, they were sentenced for life to San Quentin Penitentiary. The Rio Grande Oil Company offers a gift absolutely free of charge to you and to everyone who listens to Calling All Cars. We offer you a year's subscription to Calling All Cars News, a unique new publication devoted to true stories of police, crime, movies, and radio. Your first copy of Calling All Cars News is waiting for you at your nearest Rio Grande service station. Drive in and get your free copy. You are under no obligation to buy Rio Grande cracked gasoline. In this unusual new publication, you will read the truth about Clark Gable, a true story, the inside story of the Gettle kidnapping, an illustrated authentic article, what Warner Baxter thinks about women, written exclusively for Calling All Cars News, unusual photographs of exciting news events of 1934, last-minute movie news with previews of the latest pictures and an honest theater guide, a list of radio programs you must not miss for January, describing the best bets on the air, including a review of the crime cases to be broadcast this month on Calling All Cars. Get your free copy of this remarkable new publication tomorrow morning. Drive into the Rio Grande service station nearest you. Remember, you do not have to buy Rio Grande cracked gasoline. Just ask for your gift copy of Calling All Cars News, and your Rio Grande dealer will gladly give it to you.
Oakland Police calling all cars, attention all cars, cancellation broadcast 59 regarding a murder. Suspects in this case are now in custody. That's all.
Calling All Cars is written and produced by William N. Robeson. This is Frederick Lindsley saying good night for the Rio Grande Oil Company.
Some of the early work from William N. Robeson, who did a lot of great radio work in the years he was around. Calling All Cars 91 years ago, January 8, 1935, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. On our Friday program, we will head for the movies. Well, we'll hear from Dr. Christian, Gene Hirschhold, but we're going to hear an adaptation of the 1949 motion picture Stagecoach from the Screen Directors Playhouse, starring that fella Marion Morrison. You know, John Wayne. We'll also have an episode of the Lux Radio Theater. Barbara Stanwyck stars in a radio adaptation of a motion picture adaptation of a radio play, Sorry, Wrong Number, from 1950. That's all coming up tomorrow. Also, on Saturday, we'll have an episode of Suspense, A Long Night, starring Ellen McRae, whom you know better as Ellen Burstyn. Also, Westerns with The Six Shooter, Gunsmoke, and Have Gun Will Travel. On Sunday, we'll have comedy with Jack Benny, The Great Gildersleeve, The Aldrich Family, and the Screen Guild Theater presentation of Holiday Inn from 1943. Then on Monday, Dr. Kildare, Lou Ayres, Lionel Barrymore from 1951, Dragnet from 1954, and the Lux Radio Theater presentation of The Tale of Two Cities. On Tuesday, comedy again with My Friend Irma, The Great Gildersleeve, George Burns and Gracie Allen, and Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. More comedy on Wednesday with Jimmy Durante, Phil Harris and Alice Faye, Fibber and Molly, and Father Knows Best. And a week from today, another episode of Casey Crime Photographer, along with Let George Do It, Nick Carter, Master Detective, and The Whistler. That's a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Got a busy week ahead here, and glad you're going to be with us. Up next, speaking of Lon Clark, an episode of Nick Carter, Master Detective, is next.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
Now we go back 82 years to January 8th, 1944 on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox for an episode of Nick Carter, Master Detective, starring Lon Clark in The Double Disguise.
Another case for Nick Carter, Master Detective.
Yes, it's another case for that most famous of all manhunters, the detective whose ability at solving crime is unequaled in the history of detective fiction, Nick Carter, Master Detective. Tonight's curious adventure,
The Double Disguise, for Nick Carter and the mystery of the kidnapped heiress.
Pardon me. Could you tell me which way to Bond Avenue, please?
Bond Avenue? Why, yes. We'll just walk 3 blocks
okay,
straight
mister.
ahead.
There's a stick-up.
What?
Yeah. Hand it over and be quick about it.
And what over?
Your wallet, of course. Come on.
Oh, come now. Isn't it quite late in the evening for this sort of thing?
There's nothing funny about this. I mean business.
You haven't been in the business very long, have you?
That's enough talk. Just hand it over. Hand it over, I'll shoot.
You really would shoot me, would you?
Yes. This is your last chance. Please, I don't want to have to kill you.
Okay. But you won't find very much. All right, I'll take that toy pistol now. There.
Oh. You knew all the while.
Sure. Would have fooled most people, but you just happened to pick on the wrong man. I'm Nick Carter.
Nick Carter? Gosh, I guess I did. My name is Brown. Chester Brown.
Well, Mr. Brown, let's have it. What's the story? You're no gunman.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Carter. I've never done this sort of thing before.
Now, why'd you try to hold me up, then?
Oh, I was desperate. I've been out of work for 3 months now.
In times like these?
Yes, I know, but I'm a salesman. There's no need for them now.
How about manual work?
I tried that, but my heart isn't very strong.
Oh, I see. Married?
Yes, I was married 6 months ago.
Where do you live?
We live in a couple of rooms in a boarding house. Only a few blocks from here, Mr. Carter. Why do you ask?
I'd like to go home with you and meet your wife.
Oh, that means you aren't going to turn me over to the police.
No, not yet, at least.
Oh, thanks.
But one never knows, Mr. Brown. Let's go.
Right this way, Mr. Carter. Stella! Oh, Stella! Stella! That's strange. She isn't home.
Maybe she went out for a while.
At this time of night? She'd be back by now. What does it mean?
Well, it probably doesn't mean... Oh, wait a minute. Here's a note. Perhaps this will explain things.
Here, let me have it. Dear Chet, I'll be gone for a few days. Don't worry about me. All our troubles will soon be over. We're coming into a fortune. I can't explain any more now. You're Stella.
Well, congratulations.
Ah, look what's enclosed.
$100 bill. May I see it, please?
Oh, here you are. Gosh, I can't believe it. It's too good to be true.
Tell me, Mr. Brown, has your wife any rich relatives?
Rich relatives? Never heard her speak of any. Mother and father no longer living. Well, she has an uncle, a man by the name of James Spear. He lives somewhere out in Colorado. Maybe it's he.
Yes, maybe.
What are you doing, Mr. Carter?
Just checking the number on this bill against the list I have here.
But why? What is it?
Mr. Brown, I'm afraid my congratulations were a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Have you read the evening paper?
No, I haven't seen a paper all day. Why?
Michael Stillfield, the banker, was murdered last night. $10,000 was stolen from his private vault in one of the cleverest safe-cracking jobs seen here in years.
Yeah, what's that got to do with this?
The stolen money consisted of $100 bills.
So what?
The bill your wife left for you was one of those stolen by the murderer.
Oh, but Mr. Carter, she had nothing to do with that.
I feel sure of that, Mr. Brown.
Well, then why should you want to...
Suppose you went out tomorrow morning and tried to spend that bill. What would have happened?
Why, Oh, I see. I'd have probably been arrested as the murderer.
Exactly.
But why did she leave that bill for me?
Because she's as much the victim of this frame-up as you are. Brown, if my hunch is correct, someone's trying to make trouble for you and for her.
Oh, but Mr. Carter, why
Brown,
should...
Don't ask questions yet. Just listen to me. Pack up a bag and get out of here tonight. Go to 73 Bleecker Avenue. That's a rooming house run by friends of mine on the other side of town. Sit tight until you hear from me. Don't tell anyone where you are and don't use your right name.
But suppose my wife comes back.
I said to leave it all in my hands.
Oh, but why
Brown,
should
don't be a fool. If you don't follow my directions, you may be dead before morning.
So you don't think either Brown or his wife had anything to do with the murder, Nick?
No, Patsy, I don't. Too obvious a frame-up.
A frame-up?
Yes, don't you see? The murderer persuades Mrs. Brown to go somewhere with him on some pretext or other and gives her one of the stolen bills to leave for her husband, who's sure to be arrested if he tries to spend it.
But why should the murderer want to pin the job on Mr. Brown?
That I don't know the answer to, Patsy. Except that for some reason or other, he wants to get Brown out of the way. Hello?
Hello, Nick. I'm glad I found you in.
Oh, Riley, what is it?
You still say you're not interested in the Stillfield killing?
Well, as a matter of fact, Riley, something's happened since you spoke to me about it. I've changed my mind.
Oh, so you've heard already.
Heard? What?
About the big Postal Express robbery down on Front Street. That's where I'm calling from.
I know, that's news to me. What did they get, Riley?
$40,000 in negotiable bonds. Right out of the vault, Nick.
Not bad.
Yes, and this is the interesting part.
Yeah?
Do you know who those bonds were being shipped to? Michael Stillfield.
Stillfield? Okay, Riley, thanks. I'll be right down. Well, Patsy, this thing gets more interesting by the minute. Let's go.
Here you are, Nick. Hello, Patsy.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Well, Riley, let's have a look.
Sure thing, Nick. Come on inside. Now, this is Mr. Johnson, Nick. He's in charge of the express office.
How do you do?
So glad you came, Mr. Carter. Nothing like this has happened in the 30 years I've been with the company.
Well, I suppose there's always a first time, Mr. Johnson.
That's the vault over there, Mr. Carter.
No, thanks. Certainly don't come any finer.
That's true, Mr. Carter. Absolutely burglar-proof. Or so we thought.
Was anything else taken?
No, just the bonds. And they're as good as cash, you know.
When did you discover that they were missing?
This morning. They were put in that vault last night. I watched the bookkeeper do it myself.
I see. And you were the one who closed the vaults?
That's right. I closed it and adjusted the time mechanism myself.
Well, seems to be intact.
That's just it, Mr. Carter. I can't understand it. Neither the vault lock nor the time attachment have been tampered with.
It looks like the devil's own work.
It's absolutely incredible, Mr. Carter. But there you have it. The safe was open and the bonds are gone.
Well, what do you make of it, Nick?
There aren't many men who could have pulled off this kind of a job.
You're right there, Nick. As a matter of fact, I don't know anybody but Nick Carter who could have done it. He's that handy with locks of all kinds.
You have some idea, Mr. Carter?
You say the bonds were put in the vault last night?
Yes, that's right.
About what time would you say?
Well, we received them from the west on the 5 o'clock train.
Hey, did you say from the west?
Well, yes, they came from Colorado.
And they were addressed to Michael Stillfield?
That's right. And they were put in the vault a little after 5. And as you already know, that's the last we were seen of them.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I don't think we need bother you any further.
I do hope you'll be able to track down that thief.
It's more than a thief you've put me on the track of. The man we're looking for, Mr. Johnson, is a murderer.
Hey, what was that stuff you were giving Johnson about looking for a murderer, Nick?
That's exactly what I meant, Riley.
You mean there's a connection between the murder of Michael Stillfield and this robbery, Nick?
You catch on fast, Patsy.
How do you figure it, Nick?
Well, in both cases, it was Stillfield's property that was stolen. And in both cases, there was a remarkable safe-cracking job, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Looks like it could be the same ones, all right.
And you recall where Johnson said those bonds came from?
Yes, from Colorado, Nick.
Well, sure, I remember his saying that, but what's that got to do with it?
Just a hunch, Riley. But judging by the way these two safes were broken into, I think I know who probably did it.
Who?
Clint Bartow.
Clint Bartow?
Oh, you're having me believing the dead come to life again, Nick. Why, don't you remember? He was reported dead 5 years ago up in Canada someplace.
Yes, but where Clint Bartow's concerned, I don't have much faith in that kind of a report. He's the most dangerous and resourceful criminal on the continent. Riley, I wouldn't be surprised that he had that report circulated purposely.
Well, now, I hadn't thought of it that way.
Furthermore, I suggest you make a thorough check on the background of Michael Stillfield, the murdered banker. An idea there may be some interesting facts turned up.
Okay, Nick, it's as good as done.
When you get the information... Wow.
What is it, Nick?
We're being followed.
Huh? Well, not for long we won't be. Now, just let me...
Wait a minute. I want to handle this my own way, Riley. You continue on the way you're going. Patsy and I'll turn up this side street.
Okay, Nick. I'll be seeing you. So long.
So long, Riley. All right, Patsy, come along this way.
Is he still following, Nick?
Yeah. He's hanging on, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Into this doorway here.
Okay. Now what?
Well, just wait. He'll be along. Yeah, here he comes now. Stay here, Patsy.
Be careful, Nick.
Hey, you, what's the idea of following me?
What? Who?
Me?
Yes, you. You've been tailing me ever since. Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, hold it. Let go of me. I ain't done nothing, mister.
No, not yet you haven't. Now talk, my friend. And let's hear something interesting.
Okay. I was tailing you.
That's what I thought. What's your game?
Oh, not my game. It was some bloke I met near the express office.
Yes? What about this bloke?
Well, he says there's a 10 spot in it for me if I keep an eye on you all day. You know, see where you go and what you do.
Well, then what?
Well, that's all, mister. And I was supposed to report back tonight at 8 with a dope and get paid.
I see. Where were you supposed to report back?
Beach Street, opposite the railway station.
What did this man look like?
Oh, you can't miss him, mister. He's about 6'6", dark hair, and he has a long curved nose.
Wow, so he's the one.
Oh, you know him, huh?
Yes, I think I do. You were offered $10, you say? Here's 20.
What for?
For forgetting all about reporting back, see?
Oh, I get it. Sure thing. Thanks.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
I want to get a good look at you.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I shan't forget what you look like in a hurry. Now beat it, and remember, stay out of my way.
Okay, mister.
All right, Patsy, come on.
What now, Nick?
We're going back to the office. I've got a special job to do now that requires a complete change of wardrobe. In fact, Patsy, a complete change of everything. There, that does it. Hand me that mirror, will you, Patsy?
Mm-hmm. Here you are, Nick.
Not bad. Well, Patsy, do you think I look like the man who was following us?
Simply perfect, Nick. I positively couldn't tell the two of you apart now.
Now, the voice. Okay, lady, thanks. Well, I guess I better blow it. The mob's waiting for me.
Nick,
Yes, what is it, Patsy?
I'm afraid of what you may be letting yourself in for.
No, now, don't worry. I'll be watching my step.
You better. Make one false move with Barto.
Yes, Patsy, I know the kind of man I'm up against. Oh. Hello? Oh, yes, Riley. Oh, you did, huh? What'd you find? Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, that's fine, Riley. Oh, no. I've got a plan of my own. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, Riley, thanks. Bye.
What is it, Nick?
Patsy, my suspicions were right. The report came through on Michael Stillfield. He proves to be none other than James Spear.
Spear? You mean Mrs. Brown's uncle?
Right. Seems he made his money out west many years ago, then got into some difficulties there. Changed his name and came east.
And he never got in touch with his niece?
Apparently not.
Well, then that fortune Mrs. Brown spoke about in her note is true.
Yes. According to his will, she becomes sole heir to the entire estate, being his only surviving relative.
Well, not bad.
If she lives, Patsy.
If she lives. Why shouldn't she live, Nick?
The person she left home with last night must be the same person who killed Stillfield. The $100 bill she left her husband proves that.
And you think that...
I think that if that person is Barto, she's in very real danger. Stillfield owned the fortune and was killed. Now Mrs. Brown owns it, and she may very well be next on the list.
Oh, I see what you mean.
What time is it now, Patsy?
7:30.
Okay, I better be off. I'm going to keep my 8 o'clock date.
You will be careful, Nick.
Yes, of course I will. You know what you're to do.
Yes, I'll do just what you told me.
Good. Well, so long, Patsy. I'll be seeing you.
I hope so, Nick. I hope so.
Now, 8 o'clock. And this is the corner, all right. But nobody seems to be sure. Wait. Uh-oh.
You waiting for someone, Bud?
Yeah. I was supposed to meet a guy here at 8.
Okay, I guess you're the one. Follow me.
Where are we going?
I'm taking you to the boss.
Where's that?
You'll find out. Come on. Here we are. Just a minute. It's me, boss. Is this the guy, boss?
Yeah. Come in. Close the door, Malone. Well, what'd you find out?
I followed the guy like you said.
Well?
How about that 10 spot you promised?
Don't worry, you'll get it. Now, what happened?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
I tailed the guy to a house on Elm Street. They went in. I didn't see him come out all day.
I see. Well, okay, you did a good job. Here's the 10.
Anything else, mister? I could use more dough. And I ain't particular how I make it. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You see, I figure you must have some kind of a racket, mister.
Mm-hmm. Very clever reasoning on your part.
Yeah. I'd sort of like to get in on it. That is, if you could use a guy like me.
Maybe I could. You don't happen to know the name of that man you were following, do you?
Never seen him before.
Well, it was Nick Carter.
Nick Carter? Who's he?
Never heard of him, eh? Well, he's just about the greatest detective this side of the Atlantic.
Hey, this Carter must be quite a guy.
Quite a guy is right. With quite a bag of tricks. He's the one man that stood between me and a fortune on 3 different occasions.
Put you in the jug, huh?
No, not quite. But on account of him, I've had to lay low the last 5 years. Now I've got another fortune within my grasp, and he's not going to stand in my way again. No, sir. I'll see to that.
Yeah, worked out a scheme, huh?
Yeah. Beautiful one. Beautiful and simple. He's going to be hoist by his own petard.
Come again?
One of his own great tricks is going to be his undoing.
I don't get you.
All right, Nick Carter. You can come out from under that trick voice now. Keep him covered, Malone.
Yeah, right.
Well, congratulations, Bardo. I was sure I had you fooled.
It was a neat job, Carter. Your resemblance to Trigger is absolutely uncanny.
Trigger?
Yeah, one of my own men.
Oh.
It was all a frame, and you fell for it. Knowing you and your tricks, I figured that's exactly what you do.
And now that I'm here, what do you propose to do?
Something I should have done a long time ago. This is the end of the road for you, Carter.
Bardo, I think you're bluffing.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. Why'd you have to go to all this trouble? You could have had one of your men shoot me in the street.
No, Carter, I had a special reason for wanting to bring you here alive.
Yeah? What's that?
I wanted to see the look on your face when I opened the door to this inner room and you saw this.
What? Chester Brown?
Yeah. And I assure you he wouldn't be sleeping so peacefully if he knew what I was planning for him. And for you. Hey, you, wake up. Wake up. You've got company. You gave him too much of that dope, Malone. You might have killed him.
So what, boss? Ain't that what you want?
Yeah, but I want him to wait until Mr. Carter could keep him company. I want them to go out together. Come on, you. Wake up.
What's all the...
You may not believe it, Brown, but this tough-looking thug is really our old friend Nick Carter.
Oh, so it's you, Mr. Carter.
I thought I told you to hide away at that address I gave you.
I did. These guys found out where I was.
Did you tell anybody where you were?
No, nobody. I just gave my address to my old landlady so she could forward my mail.
Right boy, isn't he, Carter? Well, now that I've got you both here together, I'm going to hang you both together. Trigger.
Yeah, boss?
Come in here. Help Malone tie this great detective up while I keep him covered.
It'll be a pleasure, boss. Hello there, detective. And thanks again for that 20.
Don't mention it.
You want this other guy, too, boss?
Yeah, get him up on his feet. I want to watch them dance together.
Yeah. Come on, you. Come on up, sonny boy. And you. Okay, boss. All set.
Did you frisk him?
Yeah, he's clean. Here's his gun.
All right, then.
Mr. Carter, what are they going to do?
Looks as if they mean to hang us.
No, they can't do that. You can't. I haven't done it.
You squeal like a stuck pig. Be like Carter. He isn't saying a word.
I still don't believe you're going through with this, Bardo.
No. Get Carter's rope over the rafter at this end. Put Brown's rope over the other end.
No. Come on, come on now. Up there. There you are, boss.
Good. Now a couple of chairs for him to stand on.
See here, Bardo. You've nothing to gain by murdering us in cold blood this way. You've killed one man already. You've stolen $50,000. What more do you want?
$50,000? That's pin money. Stillfield was worth $5 million.
And what about it?
That fortune's going to be mine, every cent of it. And you're the only man that might stop me, so I'm taking no chances.
I know you're clever, Bardo, but I can't see how you're going to get your hands on Stillfield's money now that he's dead.
On the contrary, Carter, that's what makes it all so simple. Because it makes Mrs. Brown his sole heir. And Mrs. Brown has been led to believe, by something that I said, that I'm a lawyer. And she's already turned over to me all the credentials necessary to claim her uncle's fortune. I'm sure my own wife will have no trouble at all convincing the real lawyers that she is Mrs. Brown. The real Mrs. Brown, poor woman, won't be with us very long, I'm afraid.
Why, you fiends, you devil! Get after you! Oh.
So that's your devilish scheme, is it?
Yes, and it's a scheme that I'm sure is going to pay off.
I don't think so, Bardo.
What do you mean?
You really don't think I was foolish enough to come up here without taking certain precautions.
Such as what?
The police know exactly where I am. I'm afraid the laugh's on you, Bardo.
Yeah? Look out of the window, Trigger.
Okay. I don't see nothing. Hey, wait. Say, there is a cop across the street.
What's he doing?
Just stand there.
Hey, maybe there's something to it, boss. Let's get this thing over with and beat it.
Okay. Maybe what you said was so, Carter. It isn't going to help you much. Get them up in the chairs, boys.
Right.
Come on. Up you go.
Come on, up you go.
Yeah, that's it. Are the ropes tied fast, Malone?
Yeah, boss. Both of them are okay.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Brown and Mr. Carter.
No, you can't!
Ropes, Kay.
in the street.
Kick the chairs away, boys.
No, you
Dance, Carter, dance! All right, boys. Let's get back to the hideaway.
So that was his plan, Patsy.
Yes, Lieutenant.
I see.
And if Nick didn't come out in a half an hour, we were to go in after him.
The time's just about...
Oh, look, Lieutenant.
Huh? What is it, Patsy?
Those 3 men leaving the building. They're getting into that car.
And in an awful hurry, too. Come on, Patsy, let's go in.
Nick! Nick, where are you?
Nick Carter, are you here?
Try this door.
He's not here. Try that one over there.
He's not here.
It's getting so dark, you can... Here I am. Hey, Patsy, listen.
Here I am. Oh, Nick, are you all right?
Let me find the light here.
Oh, Nick, what's happened? What are you
They
telling...
tried to hang us.
Hang you?
Who's that with you, Nick?
That's Brown. Nearly passed out.
Oh.
But I think he's going to pull through now.
Oh, Nick, are you all right now? Did they...
Yeah, I'm okay. My throat's pretty sore, but I live long enough to see Bardo and his men behind bars.
Oh, take it easy, Nick. There's time enough for that.
No, there isn't, Riley. Patsy, you stay here with Brown. Look out for him. Riley, where's your
It
car?
was just on the block. Why?
We haven't a second to lose. We got to follow Bardo.
Huh?
Every minute counts now, and a woman's life's at stake.
There's no sign of him yet, Nick.
Oh, that's all right, Riley. Keep straight ahead on this road. Hey, do you have an extra gun in the car?
Yeah, you'll find one under the seat there.
Good. Oh, yes. Here it is.
Well, how does your head feel, Nick?
Much better now.
How did you ever get loose, Nick? They actually had you strung up, didn't they?
They sure did. I can still feel it.
Well, how did you do it?
After they tied my wrists, I got Bardo to talking. That gave me time to work him loose.
Oh, you mean you swelled your wrists when they tied them so that when you relaxed, they'd be so much smaller, huh?
Mm-hmm. Except that having my hands free wouldn't have helped me much if Bardo and his men hadn't left right away. Fortunately, they saw you coming across the street, and they ran as soon as they strung us up.
Well, what did you do then, Nick?
By that time, I'd worked my hands loose. So I grabbed the rope above my head and pulled myself up.
Phew, that was close.
Yes, it was. And I cut the rope with a little trick knife that's built into my tie clasp. They never thought to look for one there. Then I cut Brown down. Poor fellow, he was almost gone.
Well, thank heavens you outsmarted them, Nick. As for Barto, that dirty, murdering, no-good scoundrel...
Oh, look,
I
Riley.
could- Huh?
There's a car ahead of us.
Oh, was that the right one, Nick?
Let me see. So much dust on that. 3J20R7... Is that last... Oh, 6. Yes, that's the car. All right, now take it easy, Riley. I don't want him to get suspicious.
Right. Yeah, they're turning up that dirt road there, Nick. Shall I follow them?
Say, I know where that hideout is now.
Oh, you do?
Yes, must be the old Fairbanks Cave, not far from here. Bardo used it before. You stop the car here. If luck's with us, this is the end of the trail. And the end of Barto. Yeah, that's it over there, Riley. See it now?
Yeah, we got him cornered like rats, Nick. All we have to do now is sit tight and wait for him to come out.
No, that won't do. They've got Mrs. Brown in there. We gotta get in before it's too late. Hey, Nick, there's someone coming out. It's Trigger. Come on, Riley. This is our chance. Quiet now. We'll creep up on him.
I'm right with you, Nick.
You get behind him.
Oh!
Ah, that was worth $20. Now for the boss himself.
Well, boss, what do
are we going to get it over with?
Right now, Malone. Did you take a look at her?
Yeah, she's all tied up the way we left her.
All right. Say, Trigger. Trigger.
Yeah, boss, coming. What's up?
That special little job on the lady inside. We're going to take care of that right now.
Then what, boss?
What do you mean, then what? Then we bury her, of course. That's the end of Mrs. Brown. Then my wife takes over, claims the fortune, and we're all set for life.
Oh, yeah. I was forgetting that you're going to palm the wife off as Mrs. Brown.
You talk too much, Trigger. I prefer action. And so do I. Get your hands up, Clint Bartow, and you too, Malone.
Hey, what is this?
Boss, that's... Hoist by his own petard, eh, Bartow?
Carter.
They caught it. It can't be, boss.
But it is. Now back up, both of you, and keep those hands up high. Riley.
Yeah, Nick.
Come on in.
Good work, Nick. Were you in time?
Yes, Mrs. Brown's okay. She's inside there.
Well, I guess we can call it a day, Nick. You saved the lives of the Browns, and we got Bartow and his gang where we can put him away forever.
That's Riley. That's true. Clint Bartow and his tricks. Hoist by his own petard.
Huh? What in the world does that expression mean, Nick?
It's an old Hindu proverb, Riley. It means, man who make noose for other fellow, sometime find it around own neck.
This has been another of the strange adventures of Nick Carter, Master Detective, which are brought to you regularly at this same time by WOR Mutual. What's on the menu for next week, Nick?
Imagine a murderer sitting in the death cell at State's prison. It's just 8 hours before he's scheduled to die in the electric chair.
And then suddenly he sends for Nick Carter to prove he's innocent.
Why did he wait so long before he sent for Nick?
Well, that's all a part of the story, Joe.
But I want to tell you that the next 8 hours are about the busiest 8 hours that Nick ever spent.
And was he innocent?
That's also a part of next week's story.
In other words, Mr. Ripley, we're just not telling anymore until next week.
So I see.
But I think when you've heard it, you'll agree that it's a story well worth hearing. So long.
So long, folks.
So long to both of you for another week. In the strange adventure you have just heard, Nick Carter was impersonated by Lon Clark, Patsy by Helen Choate. The story was written for Nick Carter by Ralph Berkey. Original music was played by Lou White. The entire production was under the direction of Jock McGregor. Next week, at the same time, listen to another curious experience of Nick Carter entitled
9 Hours to Live, or Nick Carter and the Mystery of the Death House.
This story is a copyrighted feature of Street & Smith Publications, Incorporated. The Return of Nick Carter is produced in the studios of WOR and is broadcast over most of these stations every Saturday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Wartime. This is Mutual.
"82 years ago, January 8, 1944, Nick Carter, Master Detective, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. I can't swear for sure, because the only people we have on the cast list for the show are Lon Clark and Helen Choate. But I would swear that one of those criminals was being portrayed by Gerald Moore. I'm getting to the point where I recognize voices that might not be voices, you know. Anyway, Herbert Marshall will join us next, hopefully along with Leon Belasco. Herbert Marshall portraying Ken Thurston, the man called X.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Joni James. After nuclear attack, radioactive fallout will be a potential threat to every living thing. You can't hear, or smell, or taste fallout. Often you can't see it, so you must take shelter and stay there until told it's safe to leave.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues now as we join Herbert Marshall, the man called X, from 74 years ago, January 8th, 1952.
Listen to Herbert Marshall as the man called X. Wherever there is mystery, intrigue, romance, in all the strange and dangerous places of the world, there you will find The Man Called X. There was no warning, no presentiment of impending disaster. The papers headlined the cliché of another impasse at the United Nations. Radio commentators announced a new gangland murder, the firing of a football coach. There was not the slightest hint that the entire civilized world might be in terrible danger. And then a telephone started to ring in a certain New York City apartment.
Hello?
Ken, better get down to the bureau right away.
What's up, Chief?
Formula H.
I'll be right there. Sure there's no mistake, Chief?
Not a chance, Ken. It's Formula H, all right. The key to the most destructive weapon ever conceived by man. And a set of the microfilm is missing.
When was the loss discovered?
I got a call from Los Alamos 20 minutes ago.
Any idea who?
Take your choice, Ken. Sir John Saunders of England, Charles Gomar of France, Aline Najda of Belgium.
Good Lord.
Yeah. 3 of the world's greatest atomic scientists. All of them cleared to work with our top men. And all of them had access to those plans.
What's been done about them?
Washington just reported on a personal security search.
And?
No trace of the film.
No, there wouldn't be.
Well, what the devil are we going to do about it? We can't let those plans get out of the States. Why, Ken, if they fall into the wrong hands, the whole world could go up in smoke.
Chief, weren't the 3 of them about to leave this country for a scientific convention in Paris?
That's right. They were all set to take off at midnight from Washington in a chartered plane, but don't worry about that. We'll cancel the flight and hold them in custody.
Why?
Why? For Pete's sake, Ken. One of them's obviously using that trip as an excuse to get out of the country with those plans.
That's why I think we should let him go.
What?
Look, Chief, it's 100 to 1 that Formula H is on its way out of the States right now. None of the 3 has the plans on him. So what are you going to accomplish by holding them in custody?
Well, I don't know, but we just can't let them skip the country.
Why not? If I go along.
What have you got in mind, Ken?
They are not leaving Washington until midnight. That gives us plenty of time to make arrangements for me to take over as co-pilot on the flight.
Co-pilot?
I'll have until we land at Shannon Island to come up with something. Maybe learn which one it is or get some hint as to what's happening to that microfilm.
Oh, but you haven't anything to go on, Ken. Nothing to work with.
Got any other ideas, Chief?
All right. Let's go.
Hi there, Mac. You looking for somebody?
Yeah. Captain Bill Allen. Have I found him?
Well, you couldn't have done it better with radar, pal. You must be Thurston, the new co.
That's right. Hope you don't mind the last-minute switch.
Oh, brother, there's been nothing but switches on this flight. We're going. We're canceled. We're going again. I've even filed 2 flight plans, one for Shannon and one for the Savoy Bar. No, Thurston, you don't bother me a bit.
Well, thanks, Allen. This our ship?
Yep. Fuel check, cleared, and ready to go as soon as our 3 VIPs get here.
Just the 3 of them going along?
That's right. 2 of us and the steward will make a total of 6. We'll be flying light, high, and handsome. That's why I file non-stop. Hey, looky there. Seems as if the brain trusts showing up. Hey, Thurston, I thought we were carrying electronic graybeards. Who's that streamlined jet jar?
She must be one of them, Allen. Dr. Aline Najda of Belgium.
Well, don't tell me she's got all that and brains, too. Wow, we'll be flying the beam tonight.
Are you all set to go, Captain?
Well, just let them get aboard, sir, and we'll be off.
Good. The plane's all ready. So if you'll all get aboard, Dr. Najda.
But of course.
Here, let me help you with that bag, Miss Najda.
Well, thank you, Captain.
Oh, think nothing of it, ma'am. Nothing at all. Oh, you button up after we're all aboard, will you, Thurston? I'll see our passengers are made comfortable.
Sure.
Passengers, did he say? That's a relief. For a moment, I thought Dr. Najda was the only one traveling tonight.
See you aboard, Mr. Thurston.
You are certain that this plane is capable of making the journey, Monsieur Thurston? It does not seem very large or very strong.
No need to be concerned, Professor Gomar. We'll make it easily.
Perhaps. Still, it is such a long voyage and over water so much of the way. A boat would be so much safer, so much more... Oh, well, it is too late for that now, huh? N'est-ce pas? Well, as you say, the die is now cast. Oui, it has been cast.
Everything all right, Ken?
Okay, here, Chief. What about you?
Oh, they've been under constant surveillance. I'll guarantee not one of them is carrying the plans aboard.
What about Allen?
He's been checked. Not a thing on record against him. You're going on a wild goose chase, Ken. You haven't got a prayer of turning anything up. Why don't I take them all into custody before it's too late?
If I can't turn anything up, it's already too late, Chief. I'll let you know how I come out. See you later.
So long, Ken. Good luck.
NC6X943 to tower. Ready for takeoff. Over.
Tower, NC6X943. The runway's yours. Let her rip. Over and out.
How do you make the altitude, Thurston?
10,001.
Course?
070 degrees.
Well, check and triple check. It's all a known how, as the man says. Nothing to do but relax from now on, eh?
Yeah. Suppose I go out, check on the passengers, and have the steward rustle up some coffee.
Yeah, you do that, Thurston. Only don't you get lost on the way. I'm reserving hand-holding privileges with that beautiful hunk of atomic fission for yours truly.
I'll let her know, Alan.
You just do that, Thurston. You just do that.
Nice takeoff, Mr. Thurston. If the rest of the trip is as pleasant, I'll be more than satisfied.
Thanks, Sir John. We'll try to keep you that way.
By the way, do you happen to have the time?
It's 12:35.
Thank you.
Everything all right, Dr. Najda?
Oh, it is indeed, Mr. Thurston, with but one exception.
Oh, what's that?
Well, traveling by airplane always stimulates me. And as I do not feel the least bit sleepy, I am certain that some coffee could do me no harm.
You will have it, Doctor? I'm going back to light a fire under the steward now.
Monsieur Thurston, some attention, please.
What's the trouble, Professor Gomar?
That Captain Allen, he did not do as I wished. I told him I wanted my briefcase here on the seat beside me, and he has put it up there, where I cannot easily reach it.
Well, that's a simple matter, Professor. Here.
Yeah, merci, sir. I have important notes, you understand. If anything should happen to the plane, perhaps I might be able to save them.
I wouldn't worry about it, Professor. You'll be in Paris before you know it. Hello, Pagan.
Boy, am I ever glad to see you, Mr. X. I've been sitting back here cooped up in this coop waiting for you to show. What's going on here anyways?
Didn't the chief tell you?
Nobody tells me nothing. All I know is that I was working busy in my Uncle Ahmed's elite haberdashery emporium, and this bureau agent walks in right in the middle of a 400 spade hand with double pinnacle besides.
Then you didn't see the chief?
He took me out of this airplane. I didn't see nobody, and he told me to stay in here until I heard from you.
Yeah, well...
But believe me, I would have walked right off this thing if I didn't figure you wanted my invaluable services.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we were playing double in spades.
Pagan, somebody on board this plane has got some missing microfilm. All knows where it is. I've got to find it before we reach Ireland, and you're going to help me.
Oh, sure. Now, what do you want me to do?
Hang around the passengers, drop a few remarks about scientific secrets, H-bombs, microfilm. Let them know you've got a few friends behind the Iron Curtain.
It's a cinch. Then what?
That's all.
That's all?
It'll be enough to start putting the pressure on. I'll handle the rest of it. Wait a minute. Something you wanted, Sir John?
As a matter of fact, there is, Mr. Thurston. That coffee you spoke about.
Now, the steward will have it ready in a minute. Anything else?
Yes, Captain Allen asked me to get you. He'd like to see you up forward.
Thanks for your trouble, Sir John.
Perfectly all right, Mr. Thurston. Perfectly all right.
You wanted to see me, Alan?
Not nearly as much as I want to see Miss Nuclear fishing in 1951 and 2 and 3. Why don't you take over here and I'll take over there?
Fair enough, Bill.
Oh, and you might bend your ears around that radio headset. Some friend of yours in Washington wants to yakety-yak with you for a while.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, now you just keep your Geiger counters handy, chillin'. Daddy's going to be radioactive tonight.
NC6X943 Thurston, calling Washington 37. NC6X943 Thurston, calling Washington 37. Come in, please.
Hello, Ken. All clear?
All clear, Chief. Talk up.
Ken, you're in trouble. There's something awfully wrong aboard that plane.
That's not news, Chief.
Well, this is. The Washington police found a dead man a couple of hours ago. Murdered. They just got a positive identification on him.
What about it?
He was an airplane pilot with the name of Bill Allen.
Come here.
May I have a word with you in private, Mr. Thurston?
Of course, Dr. Nasha. Please come in.
Thank you. I wanted to speak with you about the steward, Mr. Thurston.
Zell Schmidt, what about him?
He was talking to Charles Gomar a little while ago, using your name quite frequently. If I am not mistaken, he was linking it with a certain letter of the alphabet.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
I would not know, Mr. Thurston.
Well, then why tell me about it?
Perhaps it is because I am a woman as well as a scientist. And like most women, my heart yearns for peace. Thank you for your time, Mr. Thurston. I hope I have not wasted it for you.
Hello, Mr. Thurston. Coffee time.
Come in here, you idiot, and close that door.
Oh, sure. Happy to oblige any old aeroplane pilot any old time.
Now, I had a visit from Dr. Najda a little while ago, Pagan. She told me you went up your old tricks again.
Well, once a salesman, always leave him laughing, you know. Well, here you are, Mr. X.
Did you learn anything out there?
Did I learn anything? Believe me, I learned plenty. You know, that smells so good, I think I'll have a cup myself.
Come on, let's have it.
Well, don't breathe it or so, Mr. X, but those three jokers out there, they're all spies.
What?
That's right. I heard them telling that Captain Allen all about it. All three of them were in that atom bomb place down in New Mexico, and you know nobody but spies can get in there.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that stays this good old job, huh, Mr. X? There's mud in your eyes.
Drop that cup, Pagan.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, what's the big idea knocking that coffee out of my hand? I'm dying for a drink of that stuff.
You almost were dying for a fact.
Huh?
Yeah. Smell this coffee.
So what? It smells like coffee and maybe burnt nuts of some kind?
Yeah, bitter almonds.
But I didn't put any nuts in that coffee.
No, but one of our friends out there put something in it. Poison.
We'll return to the man called X in just a moment. The blood plasma reserved for the fighting men in Korea is exhausted. Unaccountably, donations have decreased sharply in the last few months. Now, this condition must not continue. The lives of our loved ones must not be lost needlessly. Our soldiers in Korea are giving their blood for their buddies. Can we do less? Call your local headquarters of the American Red Cross now. Make an appointment this week to give just a pint of your blood to save a life. And now, Act Two of The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall, with Leon Belasco as Pagan Zellschmidt. It is known simply as Formula H, and yet it holds the key to the most powerful, the most terrifying weapon ever conceived by man. And a microfilm set of the plans is suddenly discovered to be missing. Ken Thurston acting as co-pilot is aboard a transatlantic plane chartered by 3 international atomic scientists, all under equal suspicion of having stolen the missing plans. And now, in the pilot's compartment, Ken has just become aware of an attempt to kill him with poisoned coffee.
Poison?
That's right, Pagan.
But who? But why? Oh, but what?
Take your pick. There are 4 to choose from.
4?
Our pilot. He's a phony. The real Bill Allen was found a couple of hours ago by the Washington police. Murdered.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out.
Oh, sure. Go right ahead.
Sure, why not? We can... Oh, no.
Yeah.
But we're stuck up here in the middle of nothing with somebody who wants to bump us out. What do we do, Mr. Thurston? What can we do?
I don't think we'll have much to say about it.
Huh?
Listen to those engines. The ship's beginning to ice up.
What are you talking about, ice? There's plenty warp in here.
Take a look at those wings. The ice is piling up fast. Another 30 minutes of that and we'll spin down out of control.
We'll... Ice, missing plans, poison coffee. That puts us right between the devil.
Well, palsy. It sounds like our putt-putts are playing knock-knock. What gives out there, Ice?
That's right. I'm building up fast.
Well, that lovely whistle Betaline Najda ain't the only de-icer we got aboard.
I switched on the de-icers half an hour ago. Something's wrong with them. They're not working.
Well, now that's a revolting thought. You got any suggestions?
There's an old deserted landing field this side of Gander, Newfoundland. The ferrying command used it during the war. And there's just a prayer we can make it.
Well, fair enough. I'll let our paying passengers in on the scoop, then come back and help you set it down. I got a hunch, though, that somebody aboard this flying chemistry class ain't gonna like the changing plans.
You know, Ellen, or whatever your name is, I was just thinking the same thing.
Nice flying, Thurston. Bill Allen couldn't have done better himself.
I don't know about Bill Allen, but I think you could have put it on.
Well, that friend of yours back in Washington tipped you off to the switch, huh?
That's right. Well?
Well, now, you can't chew out a guy for helping out a pal in a jam.
What kind of jam?
Too much elbow bending. When this flight was canceled the first time, he made for the Savoy Bar. He wasn't in no fitting condition when it was scheduled again, so I took over.
It won't wash. Allen's dead, murdered.
Are you leveling, Thurston?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll tell you what. Let's take care of the pay and freight while I think it over. Weather ought to clear in a couple of hours, and it could be I'll have something mighty interesting to talk over with you by then.
I knew that some disaster would overtake us upon this trip. Did I not say so, misery? Did I not?
Oh, it's not as bad as all that, Gomar. Can't you look upon it as an adventurer's lark?
I do not care for adventure in a nice-bound wilderness, Sir John. Only in a safe passage back to Paris. What is to be done now, Monsieur Thurston? I ask of you.
As soon as the steward and Captain Allen secure the plane, we'll head for that shelter hut at the end of the runway. You can light a fire and be comfortable in there till the weather clears.
Now, those are pleasing words, Mr. Thurston. What is more inviting than a roaring fire and good company while a storm rages outside?
Yes, very well, very well. If we have no alternative, let us be about it then.
Eileen and I will go with him, Thurston. We'll have the fire going by the time you get there.
Thanks, Sir John.
Oh, by the way, do you have the time?
Yeah, it's 7:15.
Thank you. One of the penalties of exacting scientific research seems to be a nervous stomach. And pills have to be taken on schedule. Come along, Eileen, my dear.
All right.
See you later, Thurston.
Yeah.
Well, I got the sandwiches and the hot drinks, Mr. X. A tea, that is. So let's take a powder for that ramshack over there.
Where's Allen?
I haven't seen him. I guess he's still on board the airplane somewhere. But who cares?
I think we'd better care, Pagan. Come on.
Hey, it's cold on that board of that plane.
It'll be a lot colder here if he takes off without us.
Huh? Now, why would he do that?
We still haven't found the missing plans. And they're more than worth a gamble with a little ice.
Mr. X, he's not here.
He's got to be. Let's try the office.
Mr. X.
Yes.
Oh. But who? How?
This time the coffee gag worked, Pagan. Poison.
Captain Allen poisoned? But it does not make any sense, Mr. Thurston.
It makes plenty of sense to one of you here, Dr. Najda.
I'm not certain that I understand, Thurston.
That man wasn't Bill Allen. He was helping one of you get some stolen microfilm out of the United States.
What kind of nonsense is this, Monsieur Thurston? We are scientists of international repute. It is ridiculous to accuse one of us of stealing Formula H.
I didn't know I'd mentioned what formula was missing.
Well, perhaps you did not. But this kind of accusation, the inquiry and searching back in Washington, I but drew the natural conclusion.
Yeah.
You know, Thurston, I'm almost convinced that Gomar is right. If this pilot of ours was a Confederate and stolen microfilm, why would he have been killed?
There can only be one answer, Sir John. To prevent him from telling what he knows.
Is that guesswork, Dr. Nauja? Or knowledge?
Why can't we term it fundamental deduction, Mr. Thurston?
Maybe we would. If it wasn't for this.
Now, what in the world would that be?
A charm from a lady's bracelet, Sir John. I found it on the floor of the plane. Under the pilot's body.
Well, I presume you have some explanation for that, Aline, my dear.
Well, of course. The simple truth.
And that is?
Well, I noticed that charm was missing from my bracelet hours ago. I must have lost it aboard the plane, and someone else picked it up. For what purpose is now rather obvious.
The only thing obvious about all this, mademoiselle, is the identity of the guilty party.
Suppose we let the Newfoundland authorities decide about that, Professor.
But while she is free, all our lives are in danger.
They won't be for long. The weather's starting to clear now. Another hour and we'll wind up this little affair in the town of Gander.
Gander calling NC 6X943 Thurston. Gander calling NC 6X943 Thurston. Can you read me? Come in, please. Over.
Read you loud and clear, Chief. Glad to hear you got to Gander all right.
Sure. That Army jet got me here in plenty of time. But what's been holding you up? According to our plan, I expected you here hours ago.
Had a little trouble, Chief. Ice. Murder.
What?
Ought to land in about 30 minutes now. Have a private office ready for us. I'll tell you all about it then.
Here's the office, Ken. You want everybody in to talk things over?
It'll be simpler that way, Chief. Will you all step inside, please?
Certainly. Glad to oblige, Thurston.
I am sorry, monsieur, but I cannot say the same. All this officiousness, this delay, it's inexcusable.
Why should you object, Professor Gomar? After all, I am the one who is suspect at the moment. Come along.
Yes, very well, very well.
You want to take over, Ken?
If you don't mind, Chief, it won't take long. You all know, well, you know by now why we're here. One of you is suspected of espionage, of having stolen top-secret microfilm. Microfilm of Formula H.
Oh, then Gomar's guess was right, Thurston.
If it was a guess, Sir John.
I told you. I but drew a natural conclusion, monsieur.
So you did. And Dr. Najda told us she was innocent of the pilot's murder. Now, I'm wondering what Sir John has to say.
What I have to say? What about Mr. Thurston?
About your stomach pills, your wristwatch.
What?
A poisoned pellet can easily be disguised as an innocent pill. And I'm curious as to why a man who is wearing a watch is always asking the time.
I don't know what you're driving at, Thurston. Is there anything unusual about a man's watch stopping?
Not unless there's a microfilm concealed in the case that's caused it to stop.
Microfilm. Ken.
I told you I'd wind things up in Gander, Chief. You better take him away.
Well, I guess we put the wraps on this one all right, eh, Mr. X? I knew all the time it was that Sir John Saunders joker.
Oh, sure.
Sure, it was as plain as my nose. Hey, what are we stopping at the airplane garage for?
Our plane was put inside for repairs.
What? But I thought Professor Gomar and that Aline Najda were taking off for Paris in a little while.
They are. We have to switch planes for them. The de-icers on this one don't work. Remember?
Oh, sure. Hey, it's dark in here, Mr. X. Why don't we turn on the light or something?
It's light enough for our purpose.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's, Hey, what is our purpose anyway?
Keep quiet and I'll show you.
But Mr. X...
Quiet.
But we've come to the end of this place. There's no plane in here.
The hangar's divided into 2 sections. It's in the next one. Through this door. There it is, Pagan.
Mr. X, look.
Yeah.
But what's going on there with that plane?
The plate covering the alcohol tank being removed.
What alcohol tank?
The one used to fuel the de-icers.
Hey, where's the alcohol?
That's why the de-icers didn't work. There's something else being taken out of that tank. You see it?
Mr. X, that's the...
Yeah. I'll take that if you don't mind, Aline.
Thurston.
The microfilm. Aline?
But it was Sir John. That is... Well, I thought you... Oh. So it was a trap.
That's right. We had to get proof. So Sir John played along with us. You had to feel safe enough to walk into it.
I see.
But the microfilm on the tank, how'd you know about that?
It figured, Pagal. She had to get it out of the country some way. The pilot was working with her. And the de-icers didn't work.
You know you're not going to walk out of here alive, don't you, Mr. Thurston?
Mr. X?
Oh, put that thing away. The chief's got to hang us surrounded. You're all through.
For the time being, I have lost.
You lost a long time ago, Aline. When you decided you'd try to help destroy the world. Well, someday we'll find a remedy for what's wrong with you and a lot of people like you. We've got to find it. Let's pray that it's short of war.
And now here's our star, Mr. Herbert Marshall.
Thanks for being with us. And my thanks to Lucille Meredith, Will Wright, Dan O'Hurley, Howard McNear, and Stacey Harris. Next week, well, who would dream that the icy slopes of the Matterhorn would hold the key to one of the most disruptive forces at work in the world today? And no, I don't mean Leon Belasco, but he'll be along on the trip to Switzerland as Pagon Zellschmidt. So join us, won't you, when next I return as the man called X. Good night.
The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall, is a J. Richard Kennedy production with music by Milton Charles. Tonight's story was written by Sidney Marshall. This program is directed by Jack Johnstone. All characters and incidents on this program are fictitious, and any resemblance to actual characters or incidents is purely coincidental. And now, until next week, same time and station, this is Hal Gibney saying good night for The Man Called X. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
Not many of the spy shows had such good, how do I put this, comic relief as you did with Leon Belasco and The Man Called X, but it's always kind of a hoot. 74 years ago, January 8, 1952, The Man Called X on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll move from drama, to the lighter side with Claudia and David, and that is coming up next.
Listen and learn through civil defense. This is Johnny Cash. I'd like all of you to remember that America can withstand enemy attack if we support the emergency plans of our community and learn to help ourselves. Make sure you're prepared. Contact your local civil defense office today.
Now an episode of Claudia. This goes back 78 years to January 8th, 1948, the story of the new secretary.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you, transcribed, Monday through Friday, by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Ninth floor, please.
Okay. Ninth floor, me too.
I gotta get $25,000.
Excuse me, please.
Just the two of us, huh?
Two of us?
Funny the way it goes. When I saw the ad, I thought there'd be 100.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Oh, come on now. Johnson and Groweiler's for a secretary, telephone girl, bookkeeper. $60.
What?
Oh, say, kid, you ain't exactly lightning, are you?
No, I guess I'm not.
It's all right. Sometimes I think you slow ones are the best off after all. The longer you take to do something, the more they think they're getting for their dough.
I'll have to remember that.
That's one of the things they never tell you in school. Just out, are you?
Oh, no, I've been out of school a year.
Never had a job, though, did you?
No, I never did. You see, I got...
I could tell in a minute. You're pretty, all right, but you kind of got that bewildered look.
No wonder I have. I'm just beginning to follow you.
Say, you don't have to get excited. Well, come on. We ain't gonna get mink coats scabbing out here. What sort of an outfit do you think it is, anyway? Johnson and Groweiler. My last was a writer.
You worked for a writer?
Worked is right, honey. Do I look the type to do anything else?
Oh, I mean, I was just surprised to hear you worked for a writer. That's what I meant.
He wrote 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 3 years. He wrote them little balloons for the comic books.
Oh, I never thought anybody wrote those.
Oh, sure, honey. Oh, I know what you mean. He wasn't a very educated writer. His grammar was awful. You wouldn't have thought he'd gone to school at all.
I guess there are all kinds of writers.
I sure made a fool of myself when I first started with him. I used to fix up his grammar a little. Then he told me to stop. He didn't have no call for good grammar.
I suppose every job has little things that you've got to learn.
No, they sure do, honey. That's what I like about a new job. Figuring out for yourself what it is the people need and then trying to give it to them.
I bet you're awfully good at it, too.
There's lots worse than me. Say, honey, this ad calls for experience. What are you going to tell them?
But I don't really want to...
Tell you what, if they're ready to bite, you tell them you work for a writer, see, for 3 years. His name is Hamilton Niblo.
Hamilton Niblo?
Don't worry, I'll fix it with them if they check up.
Oh, but I couldn't do that. That's not right. It isn't fair to you anyway, and besides, you see, I really...
Here, honey, you got to view these things realistic. That's a nice word, ain't it? It was one of Niblo's favorite words. When he was talking, I mean. You ain't competing with me.
Well, that's terribly sweet of you. It's the nicest thing I've ever heard of anyone doing, but I just came up here to...
You talk an awful lot, don't you?
I'm trying to tell you that...
It's all right. I like people who talk a lot, but we ain't got the time right now, dearie. Now, look, anybody's gonna hire you ain't gonna hire me.
I don't see how you know all that when you haven't seen them.
Look, honey, in business, the only thing that counts is men. We women work, and the men count. Now, there are two kinds of men in business. The men who like business and the men who don't like home.
It's amazing how simple things are when you know all about them.
The men who like business would never hire you because you don't know nothing. Not now, anyway. And the men who don't like home won't hire me because I'm just what they don't like about it.
But they'd be making an awful mistake if they didn't, because I
Still talking, ain't you? And I like that. Now, listen, I'm going in first to case the joint. Now, you wait right there, honey. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Carolyn, is Mr.
Well, Claudia, you're a breath of fresh air.
Oh, Roger, hello.
Hello, darling. Say, you look kind of breathless.
I am. I've just finished 3 years working for a writer named Hamilton Niblo. We've been filling all those funny little balloons in the comic books.
Bully for Mr. Niblo. An old friend?
Haven't even met him.
This sounds like a very long story. Maybe you'd better save it for lunch.
Oh, I know what that means. You're in the middle of a conference with Roger. I'll stay out of your way. Let me go talk to Carolyn.
I'm afraid that isn't so easy. Carolyn is not here.
She isn't sick, is she?
Quite the contrary. She achieved the ultimate in health. She's having a baby.
She is. Catching.
A friend of Carolyn's was supposed to come in and take her place, but now she's changed her mind.
You mean you haven't any secretary at all?
I mean exactly that, and the tones of horror in your voice express my own reaction exactly.
David, what are you going to do?
We're going to get a new secretary from the agency.
And in the meantime, David and I have abandoned the drawing board for the switchboard.
I could have come down and answered the phone and done everything for you.
Darling, you're a mechanical genius, I know, and you've tamed the beasts of the jungles and the officers of the law, but you haven't got a chance with that switchboard.
David's cut himself off 3 times this morning, and as for myself, I have lost count.
But I am experienced. I worked for Mr. Niblo for 3 years.
Niblo. Who exactly is this human golf stick?
Probably some strange man my wife met in the elevator.
Darling, you're so almost right. I was coming up
Does
in the
Claudia
elevator.
talk to strange men, David?
If she really wants to start a conversation, she's been known to run them down in her car.
That isn't fair. It was an accident, and I didn't get a ticket like someone I know almost did.
I think it's a charming habit. I hope that sometime I'll be the strange man you run into.
That was sweet. Just for that, I will go inside and leave you two to hatch your plots or whatever it is you were doing a minute ago.
We were trying to dissect the switchboard. There's a good magazine on my desk, darling. I'll be with you in about 3 minutes.
I'll be as quiet as a mouse. I won't even...
David, don't let her watch us fumble with this phone. She'll never respect you again.
David, are you the kind of man who likes the office or the kind who doesn't like home?
I'm the kind who likes you. Oh. What brought on a question like that?
I met the most remarkable person. David, you need a secretary. She'd be simply...
David, there's that infernal instrument again.
I am going to get it this time.
You should see yourself. Goodbye, have fun.
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, nothing happened.
Here, you pushed the wrong key.
Yes, I know that. And now, which is the right key? Hello?
You have to have the 2 of them pointing up the same way at the same time. Here.
I see. Hello? I know. Which 2?
Try those 2 over there.
All right. Hello?
Say, what do you think you have there, an egg beater?
This is a monster switchboard.
A monitor.
I use the word monster advisedly.
There is a telephone call somewhere inside it, only we can't seem to get it out.
Push down that one there and that one over there.
Hello. Oh, hello, Kelly. I'm sure you've been trying to... Yes. Oh, that's fine. That's splendid. Thanks. Goodbye. Well, that's a considerable improvement. Kelly thinks he'll be able to get the heating people on the job by next Monday.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes. You certainly came in at an opportune moment.
Thanks. Now you better push that one back up again, flip this one over. Otherwise, next time you're going to cut yourself off again.
Why didn't someone tell us that a little earlier?
They shouldn't let you men near a switchboard and typewriters. All a man has to do is write 3 words on a typewriter, and it'll never be the same again.
I'm inclined to agree with you, madam, and I'm very grateful you happened along.
Oh, sure. Say, what happened to Johnson and Grauweiler down the hall? They put in an ad for a secretary, and when I hustled up there, the place is locked up tight, like a speakeasy after the cops. Say, this ain't a bad office you got. Nice view. But it sure is a mess.
It satisfies its purpose.
Don't you even put your coat on a hanger? These hooks are murder on coats.
You are hanging up my coat.
I ain't gonna use it for a dust rag.
You are moving our papers.
Please be careful with those. They're important.
Oh, sure they're important. Last Thursday's Times. You don't want that, do you? Oh, here's your checkbook underneath it. I'll bet you've been looking for it all morning, ain't you? I knew it.
Really, young woman, we're perfectly able to take care of this office.
Oh, sure. Listen, mister, the man isn't born yet who could take care of an office. What's the matter with your girl? Is she sick?
She left us. She's having a baby.
We've asked the agency to send us a new secretary.
Killian and Norton. Nice names. What are you, draftsman?
I'm not sure whom this concerns, but we happen to be architects.
Oh, is that so? I never worked for an architect.
Well, it's a highly specialized profession. Isn't it, David?
Some of it is.
Don't tell me it's so specialized you don't like to make money.
Really, young woman?
I don't mean to be fresh, but as far as a secretary goes, nothing's very specialized. She's got to know who you don't want to speak to and how to write good letters, and she's got to like the people she's working for. I think I could get to like you.
You're a secretary? I'm awfully sorry, but we've already asked the H&D to send someone up. Besides, we can't afford to pay very much right now.
Oh, that's bad, but it ain't serious. The money don't matter as much as the way people feel about me.
I'm not altogether sure we could qualify under those terms. They're a trifle too mystical.
Killian and Norton, good morning. Mr. Killian? May I tell him who wants him? 1 second, please, and I'll look around for Mr. Killian. Which of you's Mr. Killian?
I am.
You want to talk to him, Mr. Kelly?
I certainly do.
Just a minute, please. Here's Mr. Killian now.
Hello, Kelly. Yes, we did get one in a hurry.
Well, Miss...
McBride.
McBride, when you say money isn't serious, how little does it have to be before it gets serious?
How much were you paying the last girl?
The last girl, 55.
Oh, but she'd been working here for years, I know.
Yes.
I like this place. I like a place that's small, and I like to start with a couple of people who think they don't need me. I'm starting at 45.
50.
I said 45.
All right, you win. When will you start?
I'll be back right after lunch.
Well, I guess Killian and Norton have a new secretary, Miss McBride.
You got a lot more than that, Mr. Norton. You just wait and see.
That's right.
So long.
So long.
Yes. Okay, Kelly, I'll hear from you then. About the heating as soon as you find out yourself. Right. Goodbye. I see you got rid of her.
Miss McBride?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I got rid of her till after lunch.
How's that?
We have a new secretary.
You took her? That? Why, she isn't the type at all. We've never had such an aggressive person in here before. She'll stir everything all up. She'll put everything away where we can't find it. She'll do all these...
Roger, did you ever think maybe we need a little stirring?
Well, we hired her, but we don't have to keep her.
No, of course not, But we've got a hunch that she'll work out.
Oh, I'll believe it when I... There's Kelly again. Now, what did she say to do?
Here, you push these two up. There.
Hello. Now what, I've lost it again.
Claudia, ready for lunch?
Ready. I just ate a death.
Hello. Oh, this infernal machine. Now what do I do?
Why did you push that one?
Everybody's an expert today.
I might as well try it. Hello. Hello, Kelly.
See, David, it takes a woman to run an office.
I gave up 10 minutes ago. We just hired a secretary.
Oh. Well, I wish you'd met the one I did in the elevator. She was marvelous.
Really?
She would have been a sensation.
Really? Well, ours is a sensation, too. You just wait till you see her.
This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney. How differently you greet guests at different times. If there's plenty of Coke in the refrigerator, you beam in relaxed fashion, so your guests beam right back. They feel at home. And when you trot out that tray of ice-cold Coca-Cola, is it ever welcome? How's your supply? Better order a case so you can give your next guests a cordial welcome. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you, transcribed, with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, When you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
January 8, 1948, Claudia on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Join us tomorrow for the Screen Directors Playhouse production of Stagecoach starring John Wayne, Lux Radio Theater adaptation of the movie adapted from the radio show Sorry Wrong Number, and Gene Herschel, Dr. Christian, and another episode of Claudia. Thanks for being with us. See you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.